What up? What up? What up? What up? Let's see who checks in. Okay, we have one person in the house. Whoever it is, feel free to introduce yourself, say hello. Got two people in the house. It's awesome. Let's see who else comes in. The more the merrier. To those of you who are here, thank you for hanging out with me this Sunday. It's going to be a very interesting podcast, to say the least. I was hoping to show you guys some recent finds and stuff, but it's been pretty dry out there in the wild. Hey, Big Banana, what's up, brother? How's it going? Thanks for tuning in. So yeah, I haven't been finding much out in the wild. Plus, I haven't had very much time to hunt. It's not top priority for me. I found you know two or three things, but that's about it. Nothing crazy. But I hope those of you who are here are doing well. As far as myself, we have a fourth person here. Thank you for hanging out. Yeah, as far as myself, it's celebrating my son's and wife's birthday. Their birthdays are 5 days apart. So yesterday we went out to Angels game. We haven't been to the Angels game in a long time because of COVID and stuff. And after that, we went to have some dinner at Outback Steakhouse. Good stuff. Highly recommend that spot, man. They're very good. They have very good steak. And yeah, their wings. Yeah, we had some wings too. You guys, I'm sure most of you here like wings. So yeah, I mean, it's probably the best wings I've ever had, in my opinion. They're nice and crunchy, and the seasoning and everything. Very good stuff. But yeah, guys. Again, I was hoping to be able to show you some recent finds, but again, I haven't been finding much other than, well, it wasn't really a find. It was more like a mail call. I got some stuff from Mercari. Most of you here already know I'm trying to grow my Mopar collection, Chargers and Challengers, Challengers mostly, being that I'm a Challenger guy. I could go over them with you really quick, but just let me start with this real quick. This is the 1971 Porsche 911. This is from the new gold label exotic envy set. This is the only one out of the set that I care for, to be honest with you. I'm not very impressed with the other one. So if you guys haven't seen them, here it is. But yeah, this one here is getting gouged like nobody's business. So I was lucky to find two of them. So of course, I grabbed both of them. And those of you who don't know, this is also the chase of this, of this particular mix. So I got that, and then I also found. What's up, Rudy Moons? How you doing, man? Then I also found the new HW Motor Show 5-pack. So I mean, I grabbed this one mainly because of the 2017 Acura NSX here. And then, down here you have the Corvette C8. Then you have the Aston Martin, the McLaren Senna, and the 2020 Jaguar F-Type down here. The McLaren Senna is not too bad. Pretty sure probably do probably um, I have plenty of these wheels to go around. So I don't know. What do you guys think? I'll probably put some of these wheels on the Senna. You guys could tell me if these wheels will work on the Senna or not. I don't know. So we'll see. And let's see. Oh, really quick. A while back ago, Dereck suggested. Well, he made some suggestions to my wife as far as she could get me for as far as a gift. I don't remember if it was for Christmas or anniversary, birthday, whatnot. But I got it a while back ago, and I've been meaning to show it to you guys, but never had a chance to get to it. But yeah, this is what my wife got me. She knows I'm a Fast and Furious diehard fan. So she decided to pick this one up for me, and I believe this one. I'm not too sure how these work. Looks like they're magnetic. Oh yeah, they're magnetic. So yeah, this is it's a metal. It is. Yeah, it's like a metal picture frame with the Dodge Charger RT. This thing is freaking badass. So thank you, Dereck, for making that suggestion to my wife. Really appreciate it. Let's see who else is here. Mr. Hewitt's in the house. What's up, brother? Thanks for tuning in. Which, by the way, Mr. Hewitt is going to be one of my special guests today, along with Honest Diecast. So I'm just going to go over the recent Mopars I picked up, and then I'm going to bring these guys on. Because, yeah, guys, it's something that is long overdue, and it's got to be brought to light. That way, you guys could see for yourselves, who's full of shit and who's telling the truth. I'm sick and tired of all this, all this noise that's going on. So, yeah, guys, really quick. This is one of the pieces that I picked up. Dodge Challenger. And I reviewed each and every one of these, but you guys are getting a quick look at these. Another the 2008 Challenger SRT8. Here's another one in the lime green. And again, guys, I did a review on all of these. I'm sorry about the lighting. I assure you that the video shows a lot more detail. But yeah, I've got some lights going on, so that's why you can't appreciate all the details. But at least you know what I picked up. So here's another Dodge Charger. Another one. Another one. I feel like I'm singing the Queen song. Another one bites the dust. Another one bites the dust. Badass song, by the way. This other one, an orange. This one here. And that is it. So that's it, guys. Yeah, the other ones I have in here are just are repeats. But anyways, guys, let's get on with the meat and potatoes of the live stream. I'm sorry I didn't have more pieces to share with you, but again, guys, it's been pretty dry out there. So, anyways, guys, again, what you guys are about to see and hear, it's not intended to single anybody out. I mean, it's more like for us to, for you guys to be cautious as to who you guys call friends, who you guys associate yourselves with. We're not here to tell you who to support, who to follow, who to unsubscribe. We trust that you guys have a good head over your shoulders, and you guys could make smart decisions as to who you guys want to associate yourselves with. So, anyways, I'm gonna start with James, and I'm gonna let you guys hear it directly from him. Some of the things that have are being said, not just about him, Dereck, myself, and some others that are in within our immediate inner circle. Our characters are being attacked for whatever reason. I don't know what I did. I mean, my only sin, I guess, if you want to call it that, is having a good relationship with Dereck and Mustang Hunter and of course James. But other than that, I mean, I have no idea, why I'm, you know. But anyways, guys, this has been going on for far too long, and it's got to be brought out to light. So let me bring on James. I'm going to share the. Let's see here. Let me paste the link here, and then. Come on, and then Dereck, of course, if you want to click in, and then I'll just keep you on backstage. Let James have the floor for a little bit, and then I'll bring you on, and you share what you have to say. So yeah. So other than that, those of you who are here, thank you for tuning in. I really appreciate you guys spending your Sunday with me. And Bunker Diecast, what's up? Miniature Mustangs, what's up? Rudy Moons, what's up? And I'm pretty sure that all of you guys are saying what's up to one another. So good stuff. What else? Easy killer. Okay. Mr. James is in the house. So I'm going to bring him on. And here you go. What's up, brother?
Oh, there I am. Wow. Man, it's been a while since I've been on here, and it's different on here. I don't do lives, man. What's up, buddy? And I'm trying to look at this, and oh my gosh, I can see the chat now up here if there was one. And man, there you go. I like it like that. I blew it up. I'll look at the chat on my phone, and I'll look up here.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, what's up, brother?
What's up, James? What's new with you, brother? I mean, I know that.
Oh, that was an excellent intro. Excellent intro. You put it. You got it down right, man. That's to a T exactly. You hit it right on the head. Not Anyway, I guess I got some cars to show too here when we get done. If you want, it's all up to you. I found a few cool things yesterday.
Do you want to start with the cars and do the
No,
other
let's
part later?
end the show. I'll try to save them for the end so we can at least have a good little deal. We'll just wipe this thing out.
Okay.
I just, as we all know, you said it right. Everybody in our community, pretty much for the most part, has a brain, so they could see how pretty much full of crap the Idiot 3 group is. So that's nice because, and we could tell by their comments. And when I say the Idiot 3, I'm including Wade, obviously, and the Puerto Rican princess, as I call him, Andre Cruz. And it's true. But I don't, everything they post, nobody really comments on it except them same three, and thumbs up as well. So it's good to know that most people in the community know that these guys are full of crap. And just recently, Andre posted something, but normally it's Wade. But my whole take on the thing has really been, I try to be fair about all this. And when I hear something, I try to look and see. And if the roles were reversed and Dereck was writing Wade for no obvious reason, I would post the same things about Dereck. like, hey, man, this guy's done nothing to you. But that's not the case. Wade, I guess I should start with a couple years ago. Wade reaches out to me in an email and tells me that you guys are making fun of me online. And I don't want to go deep into all this. I don't, but I'll just kind of get it summed up. And I don't really know you. So I say, okay, thanks, buddy. I'll check that out, blah, blah, blah. And I look and, you guys are just joking about the firearms I have. I mean, completely harmless stuff. And it doesn't offend me at all. Well, during that time of me watching, he emails me again, and I don't see it until afterwards. And he clearly tells me in that email that he's done with you guys. He's not watching you anymore because he's a better person, and that you guys just talk about scalpers and stuff like that. And that's totally cool. There's nothing wrong with him saying that. But that was May of 2022, guys. Next month's May. That's almost 2 years. And he's done nothing but ride Dereck ever since. And I look and I go back and watch all these videos, and I could find absolutely nothing Dereck has ever said about this guy or done to this guy. And I'm just being truthful, And so when he posted that crap last week about calling him out, I couldn't help but post something saying that the truth to this situation is Wade obsesses over Dereck and you and Mustang Hunter, but mainly Dereck, about things that he could just change the channel on if he don't like it. And none of you guys really even think about that guy. He don't even cross your mind until he does some stupid stuff like this, So, and I try to tell him that. And he's bad about posting stuff, and then he'll take it down. He'll take down the comments like he never said it. It's just crazy. And trust me, guys, I'm not saying something that, I know you may say, oh, you're talking behind his back. No, trust me, I'm not. He's probably hiding and lurking in the live right now. And as soon as he heard me mention the Puerto Rican princess, he shot an email to that dude or a text message and said, hey, you need to get on James. He's talking about your house bitch ass. Anyway, so it's okay, guys. And I'm not afraid to say how I feel about things because I tell the truth. Okay, so anyway, the best I could see, and then, okay, Andre, he posts something about that. And I know it was about me sticking up for Dereck. And you guys saw what Andre posted last week. It's completely ridiculous. And that's what them two do. They always take things out of context. They never present the truth. And they just make up things, and like his post did, and that's Dereck's story to explain. But everybody knows that's just a friend of Dereck's messing around. Everybody knows that, but they want to blow it out. Then you got the Diecast car nut case. Oh, that's they're coming out. Dude. But I don't mess with that guy so much because let's be honest. I mean, a year ago I was him. I was sticking up for Andre left and right. But anyway, he posts that crap. Nobody really watches. And so I'll sum up my opinion of what I think this really is. 2 years ago, back when it started, I barely started watching you guys. And I saw a live where I used to watch the Mustang Hunter way before. Then I started watching Dereck here and there. And there was a couple videos from King Nut that I seen. He must have been new or something. And that was it. Then Dereck's doing lives and I'm catching them. And Wade used to be in there all the time. And then one time, these three guys were all together, I think, at Dereck's house in a live. And I finally seen the Mustang Hunter. And I was like, that's the Mustang Hunter? Dang, then I clicked. These guys all know each other? And they must live around, they live around each other. So anyway, those guys apparently nicknamed themselves the Arizona 3, the AZ3. And that's cool, whatever. But I'm wondering if Wade's just upset about that because I mean, he's going after Dereck all the time like some kind of, closet homo or something, half of a fag or something. Excuse me, guys, for saying that. I mean, I'm not against fags, but what else can it be, So I'm wondering if he's upset because he wasn't, hey, how come you didn't ask me, guys, to be Arizona 4 or, in his case, maybe Arizona 2, me and you, Dereck, you're my best friend, whatever. And, we can go shopping for supers together. I don't know, dude. But literally, there's nothing else. Okay. And so I'm thinking that's got to be it because I can't find any reason for this guy to harp on him. And then
Right.
Andre, why is Andre? And here's the thing: if you look at that comment at Andre's comments, Wade didn't even post in it. Okay, he didn't post a comment, but yet he had something to do with it because if you click on that post, Wade's name is at the top of it. So anyway, Andre never had a problem with Dereck. So what is he doing this? Why is he trying to act like this now? Well, I'll tell you why I think that is. When I exposed, Andre, and Andre will post in the comments, yeah, these guys are, they're just a bunch of females. And come
Bunch of
on, man,
rainbows and yeah, yeah.
they're the ones that act like females. I mean, not against. I mean, he's a self-proclaimed house bitch. I mean, he brags about staying home, smoking weed all day, playing video games, mopping the floor, doing the dishes, and washing the clothes while his woman's out paying the bills. And that's fine. I mean, when me and you grew up, it was probably always, it's the man that takes care of those things. But as you know, it got to where we both had to do. Man and woman's got to work to survive these days. But
Right.
anyway,
Yeah, especially
a
with
lot of
this,
time,
especially with this
a lot,
economy, Biden. Yeah.
yeah, a lot of guys stay home now. I get it, whatever. But the point is, you're calling other people female. I mean, if anybody's got some panties under that apron, it's him. So he shouldn't really be calling people all that stuff. But anyway, when I exposed him for taking and screwing me out of $300, I just posted the video. That's it. I didn't show proof, but I'm not a liar. Okay. Well, he immediately contacted several people and told them I was lying. All right. Well, I found out later that Dereck was one of the people he contacted as well. And I know this because it wasn't 30, 45 minutes. I'm getting emails and text because I'm text with some of these guys that are his buddies telling me, hey, Andre said you're lying, that you gave him that money and all this other stuff. And I'm like,
Wow.
what? I'm shocked. I'm like, because I wouldn't have known this if if they weren't telling me this, and I wouldn't have known. And so I sent every one of them the text message of Andre voice recording like he always does, his
Right.
long ass asking for the money. I want to make this, I don't want to drag this out. But anyway, I sent it out to them. I didn't make it public. I just sent it to them so they would know. Well, I found out later that he had told Dereck the same thing. And what's funny about it is Dereck didn't pick no side. He just simply said, I don't want to get involved in that. Kind of like you did with Wade when he asked you, hey, Derek's doing this. You're like, hey, I ain't got nothing to do with that. Same thing. That's
Mm-hmm.
all Dereck has done to Andre, the Puerto Rican princess. That's all he's done to him. And that's proven because if he was mad at him before that, he never would have texted him and told him, hey, this guy's lying about me. That dude called me and tried to give me the money. So anyway, after that, I just let it go. And for days, I'm getting more questions about this. Why you say this about Andre? He didn't, you gave him that money, blah, blah, blah. The Diecast car nut case. He's saying the same thing, hey, guys, whatever. Well, then Andre just keeps on and keeps on. So I posted the video and I played the whole recording for everybody out there to hear him say, can you give me that money? Can you loan me that money? I'll pay that back to you, blah, 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 blah. Shut up. Ain't heard a word since it because he knows I have the voice recordings. Okay. Well, that's the only thing I could find why he would be upset with Dereck. And Dereck didn't do anything to him other than say, I just want to stay out of it. And now I'm going to finish up what I got to say here real quick with common sense. I challenge any of you guys, and guys in the comment section, I'm not trying to harp on anybody. I'm telling the truth. If you know something that Big A or Mustang Hunter or Dereck has done to either one of those two, tell me. And I admit, when I'm wrong. I can't find a single thing other than those two things. And but every one of I have. I mean, shit. I got a shirt of me pissing on this guy. I got a damn 8x10 of this guy right here. I've got stickers. Their shirts spread out. And I mean everywhere. I got stickers of this guy around the world. I'm not talking about just the United States. They're around the world. I bought them in batches of 200. I'm almost done with my third batch, and I have orders to fill that they want. I give them away. and I'm going to have to get a fourth batch. They're around the world. And the funny part is there's like a dozen of them in Glendale, Arizona, where he lives. And I'm thinking to myself, I don't ask the guys, but I'm wondering, do you know him personally? You know, because that would be hilarious if he comes up one day and sees that sticker on the back of your truck or something. But I just mail him out. But anyway, you know what I mean? And every time he tries to make a video about me or something, I just make him look like a complete idiot, but not with no special powers, just by telling the truth, just by being honest and pointing out the things he does. You know what I mean?
That's your best
So if
defense.
there's anybody for him to be mad at, it should be me. And same with Andre. I showed everybody how Andre ganked me, and I stuck up for Andre like an idiot, like a complete dumbass, more than anybody.
I remember. I remember.
Yeah. You know, so there's really, it's just, they're pathetic people, and they post stuff all the time by blowing it out of context and exaggerating it. And like I said before, thankfully for us, most of the guys in the community are, like you said in your intro, smart enough to make their own decisions and opinions, and they can clearly see that these guys are full of it. Because they get no thumbs up, no comments except from the same people, each other, the idiot three, as we'll name it. So I guess instead of Wade becoming a member of the AZ2 or the AZ4, he just joined into the idiot three. I don't know, but that sums it up for me, man. I don't know what else it could. And trust me, Wade's in there. He's lurking in there, and if he's not, he's gonna be, because that's the. If you was to go to Wade's channel and watch it, now us, he'll immediately block. But just some new guy, let's say, stumbles onto Wade's channel and says, "Yeah, man, I watched your video, and you know what? I don't like your hat. I don't like your video. Your content sucks. I don't like it." You know what Wade would say? "Well, don't watch me no more." Ain't that what anybody would say? But yet he bitches about every one of us, and I guarantee you, he's lurking in your live. He lurks in Derek's lives. He watches my videos, and then he goes and he makes some random crap about it. Who does that? I mean, so I mean, what can I say? But again, I want to, and there's another thing I should make clear. Dereck has never asked me, and I don't think he's ever asked any of you guys to do anything to any of these guys. I mean, if anything, he's told me before to just ignore them. I don't worry about them. It's exactly what he says. Yeah, I don't worry about those guys. I just ignore them. But I don't. I'll make a video. I'll buy a sticker. I'll do whatever, So, but that's it. He's never, and he always wants to make out, and Dereck didn't ask me to post anything about him last week, like like the Puerto Rican princess. Now I know why Derek's always got to have a man defend him. Nobody even knew I was posting that crap. But see, that's them taking shit out of context, like CNN always does. Just lie, But I think I've rambled enough and made it perfectly clear how it really is, and I think I don't know what else I could say. And we're thankful again. And I thank everybody in my community, especially on my page, that they understand and they know, and they're not weak in the head. And the ones that are, they just don't come back. And that's fine. Go follow that guy, whatever. If you agree with him, then follow him. But that's another thing. None of us have ever told anybody, even when Andre ripped me off. I didn't tell anybody don't follow him. I didn't tell or Wade or any of them. I just went on, And so I just think it's good that you decided that we should let everybody know. And this is the truth. If you guys don't know me by now, then I'm sorry. But I'll tell you exactly how it is. I don't think about those two dipshits at all until they go causing more problems by lying about people in the community. And again, if this was vice versa and Dereck was the one doing it to them too, I'm not no authority, but I can't sit back and watch somebody be shitty to another person. It's just like that in the community. Now, I don't run through YouTube trying to stick up for everybody, but this is a group of people that we all know. And I would be saying the same thing to Dereck. No, Dereck, you're being an asshole. You're treating these guys, you won't leave them alone. You're riding them every day, but it's not. It's the other way around, And And another thing, he's called Dereck out. Dereck did offer to talk to him, and I seen that. And he even said he would. Who's going to do that? He would stand there and let Wade say everything he had to say, and then after that, maybe we could be friends. Exactly what he said. He didn't say, "Yeah, I'd love to do that, so I can throw you on the ground, stomp on your face, or so I can holler at you." Or no, he literally said, "I'll let you say everything that you have to say, and then maybe afterwards we could be friends." Wade wants no part of it. Why? Because he'd rather be a drama queen, starting shit over and over and over again. And the only thing I can figure is because he's some kind of closet homo or something. I mean, what the hell, dude? I mean, you're chicks in school. I mean, he reminds me of the girl in high school you just couldn't get to leave you alone, or vice versa. There's probably a lot of chicks out there that he reminds them of the guy that wouldn't leave them alone. He's constantly. I mean, if he's not a closet homo, he's one hell of a stalker, and that's a fact. I mean, because he won't leave him alone, and he bitches about every one of you guys. He's mad that Mustang Hunter takes sponsorship from companies to help him do stuff. And those things ain't paying. He ain't getting rich. And even if he was, it ain't none of your business. It's why do you know what I mean? So again, I'm going to let this go back to you, but I believe that we're and lucky that our community is smart enough to see past that shit. And it's reflected by the fact that they don't leave comments in the crap those guys post. The only ones giving them guys thumbs up and comments are each other. And so that's a good. I would probably be upset or more concerned if a lot of our fellow guys in the comments here and all were over there praising those guys. You know what I mean? And sorry guys, I'm not reading your comments right now. I hope I'm not making any of you guys mad, but I'm just telling the truth, guys. But I can't read your comments and look up here at the same time. And but I'm just telling the truth, So we're thankful for that, Adrian, because these guys ain't stupid. And a lot of them are older guys like us. So they know what's going on. And I know some guys, again, you might see them on their channel when they post something else and leave a comment. But I think those kind of guys, they just want to stay out of it, period. They're not, kind of like Dereck was trying to do with me and Andre. He was just saying, hey, I don't want nothing to do with that. Kind of like you told Wade, I don't want nothing to do with that. That's all you did. And now Wade's after you. And Andre turns on Dereck because Dereck just simply, I don't want nothing to do with it. That's it. So anyway, man, sorry I rambled on so long, guys, but that's my point of view. I can't wait to hear yours and hopefully Dereck's and everybody else. Anybody else wants to try. Wade, you're lurking out there. I know you are, you little asshole. Why don't you jump on here? And I promise I ain't going to say nothing and cuss at you. These guys will speak to you respectfully and allow you to tell them exactly what's wrong with you, Wade. Why don't you do that? They won't cuss you. I guarantee you. I'm the only real asshole here, and I won't even speak. You see how polite Adrian is. Dereck's polite. Get on there and tell him. Air it out right now. Let him know what's wrong with why you're so upset. And I think he won't do this. And the reason is because it's what I said. There is no reason. If I don't like your content, Adrian, the solution is for me not to watch you. That's it. But anyway, Wade, go ahead, jump on there. These guys will be nice to you. I won't talk because I probably won't be nice to you. so, but these guys, they will. Adrian's respectful, always is. So is Dereck. And so there's your opportunity, buddy. Quit hiding in the shadows back there and jump on here. And you already called the Puerto Rican princess, told him, hey, Hewitt's on there, called you a house bitch. So you're both probably in there lurking, But anyway, I better stop, Adrian, so we can get this show going. You guys can say what you got to say. I'll be here. I'm not going nowhere, but I'm not going to speak no more unless you ask me a question.
No problem. Yeah. Well, thanks for sharing all that, James, because, and again, guys, this is not intended to single anybody out. We're just trying to caution you to, as to question yourself. Hey, man, I mean, am I really, getting my information correct? I mean, I don't know. I want you guys to be very cautious, because if he's doing this shit to James, Mustang Hunter, myself, and probably a few others out there, what makes you think he's not going to turn on you guys as well? So yeah, with me, yeah, with Andres, I don't know what happened. I mean, if anything, I started following Andres because of you, James. I gave him, I took a look, a leap of faith, and I followed him because of you. And to this day, I'm not sure if I'm still subscribed to his channel or not, because I usually don't unsubscribe to other people's channels unless, Wade, I know for a fact I unsubscribed, but I'm not too sure about Andres. But anyways, I have no idea, you know, why he's including me in all this bullshit that's going on. All I've ever done is try to help him out. I mean, I've helped promote his channel on my community post. I've helped him out before, when he was selling the mystery packages for $60 and stuff like that. And yeah, I mean, I've done nothing but to try to help the guy out. Same thing with you. I know that you have helped him out. I know that Mustang Hunter has. I don't know if he helped him out or tried to help him out. I know Dereck for sure helped him out. So I don't know, why he's getting me involved with all this, with all this shit that's going on. And like you said, James, I mean, if you, Andres, or you, Wade, are lurking, feel free to hop in, man. I'm ready. Look, man, I don't know. I can't speak for James. I can't speak for Dereck. I'm ready to take the fucking gloves off. If you guys are ready to be men and squash this shit right here and right now. But I mean, we both know that's not going to happen because it's easier for you to start spreading fucking false narratives, start talking shit behind people's backs, and trying to recruit people by try to corrupt their minds by giving them false information. And Gary, I'm sorry, and I also Bunker Diecast, I'm sorry because I know that you two follow. You two are still follow Wade. I've seen you there before, but we're just trying to question your eye here, your brains. Like, dude, be very careful because if he's done this, if these two guys have done this to us and a few others, he's gonna turn on you guys as well, and he's gonna start spreading rumors and false narratives about you guys as well. So that's the whole point about this whole thing. So Dereck, I don't know if you're ready to hop in, but I'm gonna repost the link, and then you could say what you have to say, brother.
I'm not sure. He said he was on the road. I'm not sure if he's
Okay.
home yet, so he may not be available yet. I think he said he was doing something. I'm not sure.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
It was earlier in the chat. I don't know if he's home yet.
Okay.
I'll be on
Yeah,
later on the
I see him
road.
chatting with.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
okay.
up a little higher.
Okay. So yeah.
But yeah, I'd like to hear his point of view. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Sorry, I
Now
didn't mean
let me. No problem. Now let move on. Let me move on to Wade. Wade and I were cool, just as Wade was cool with everybody else. A while back. With me, it started with what you said earlier, James. He reached out to me on Instagram. It was he said he had some things that he wanted to share with me about Dereck. And I told him I wanted no part of it. I told him, look, if you have an issue with him, the best thing for you to do is to reach out to him and you guys handle it. I don't want to hear your opinions. I don't want to hear I don't want to be part of it. So if you have a problem with him, handle it with him. So that was number one. And then number two, he got butthurt because I bought a while back ago. Remember the green gasser that RLC green gasser released, James? It was a green gasser that came
yes.
very.
Yeah. The Vatuski.
Yeah, that one. So, anyways, I bought two of them, and I made it known in the, I don't know if it was on a community or on the live stream. I made it known that I had an extra one for trade. So again, he reached out to me on Instagram, and he's like, "Okay, well, I'm interested in that that gasser you have, that extra gasser you have. What would you like for it?" And back then, around the same time that RLC came out, the Hako Super Treasure Hunt came out, and he was lucky enough to find a couple of them, if I remember correctly, and he even flaunted them on the video. So I look, I'll be I'll be happy to get one of those. He's like, nah, I want to, is there anything else that I have that you'd be interested? Like, look, man, you reached out to me to offer, to ask me what I would like in exchange for that gas. I'm telling you what I want. And I mean, if you want to think about it, go ahead, think about it. So he reached out to me like two or three more times, insisting, that he wanted the gas, right? And again, I told him, look, man, I already told you what I wanted. If you think that if you don't want to part with that other Hako Super, then that's cool, man. I mean, it's that's totally up to you. And I from you know I think that was I think that was the last straw for him, because and then that's when he started posting videos about Dereck and I, thinking that we were the authority of the community and that we have the right to be calling people out, which I have. I admit that, but I backed off on that. I mean, hey, I get it. I'm man enough to admit that I've done that in the past, but I haven't done that. It's been over a year since I've done that, and again, if I offended anybody, it's my apologies, man. I mean, I still feel very strongly about what I said back then. I don't like it. I don't approve of it. But hey, at the end of the day, to each his own. Let's see. Is Derek here yet? No, he's still out on the road. So yeah, I mean, that's all I have to say, guys. Yeah, again, I don't know what the deal is with Andre. I've never done a thing to him, never insulted him. But contrary, I try to do everything I could to help him out. And with Wade, well, that's the only thing I could think of that might have gotten made him mad. The me not wanting to hear what he had to say about Dereck and the whole car thing. Which is, it's childish, guys. It's childish. I mean, it's like, dude. I mean, you can't make me want to take whatever you have on the table, in exchange for something I have. Especially if you're the one that's reaching out to me. I mean, I don't know that's my thought. I don't know. I don't know if I'm wrong. I don't know what you guys think, but I mean, that's the way I see it.
Well, yeah, I know that, a lot of the guys, they don't want to hear this, and I don't blame them. It's for cars and all, but you said it in the beginning in your intro. It's time for it to be aired out. Like I said, man, I started hearing about this May of 2022. Next month, this is 2 years this has been going on. And
Hmm.
I admit, I've said things, I've made videos and all. I know people don't like it, but I don't like to let that crap go. And you guys have been really patient and waited a long time, and he just won't stop. So, like you said, Big A, this ain't like trying to take some cheap shot at him or nothing. This is alive. He can come on and defend himself right now.
Yep.
And
Yep.
nobody's hiding, nobody, posting some crap. So I don't want to offend Gary or any of those guys out there, because like Gary said in the comments there, he don't need the drama. He follows everyone. And that's what I was talking about. There's a lot of these guys that they just want to watch these people and they just want to, worry about their own thing, and that's completely understandable. But this is just so to give them some kind of context when they see that stuff. And like I said, I'm open. Tell me if you've done, somebody knows something you've done to him, or Mustang Hunter did to him, or Dereck did to him. Tell me. So because I can't find a single thing, guys, other than he complains about every time he watches one of your lives. You're complaining about stalkers. You're complaining about scalpers. You're complaining about, well, the simple solution is just don't watch you guys. I mean, you know what I mean? It's that easy. You don't, and so I that's my only reason for saying anything about it when I do post something, because it's just. But again, I don't want these guys to be all upset and everything. But if you just ignore it, it's just going to fester and go on and go on and go on. And
Right.
but
Yeah.
yeah, I don't know if Derek's going to say anything or not. But that's pretty much all I had to say. And I'm sure that they're going to see, if they ain't lurking in there now, they're going to see it later, because I think you post your lies, and they're going
Hmm.
to mock up some kind of concoction they're going to take something we say and they're going to blow it out of context, and they're going to post something, and it's just going to be ridiculous. But again, we're fortunate enough that most of these guys just ignore all that stuff. So I don't know.
Yep. Say what's up to Tom Smith. Thanks for stopping by, bro. Troy Carts and Cars. What's up, brother? I haven't seen you in a while. So yeah, guys. I mean, that's that's pretty much all I have to say. And James shared what's going on with him, and
What's up, War
again,
Party?
Yeah, what's up, War Party Reborn? Yeah,
War
we can't.
Party Reborn.
War Party Reborn. Yeah,
sure, that's probably not the same War Party. I don't know.
I don't know.
Automotive history through Diecast. What's up, buddy?
What's up, brother?
He's got some nice cars too.
Yep. So
I don't know. If we're waiting on if Derek's going to chime in or anybody else, but I don't know. I got some cars here to show you if you want to show them real quick.
Yeah, that's what I was about to suggest before I go for it.
Yeah. It's nothing really, but like I found this beautiful baby Walmart yesterday. Look at that. Man, I don't get all M2s, but look at that baby. Blazer.
That's nice, man.
Crew cab dually. I mean, oh my goodness.
Those are hard to find.
Yeah, there was only one. There was probably like 26 of these down there, and there was only one of these in it. I was like, wow, man, I love it. So I grabbed it. And of course, I got this little, you guys probably already found this thing, but I know Eddie G did. I seen a video he just posted on it. It's the Mustang. Yeah. But it's a nice looking one. I like these Matchbox wheels. They're some of my favorite Matchbox wheels right there. And for $250, man, you can't hardly beat these. I don't like the package, but I mean, the car, you can't hardly, it's moving parts, $2.50. You can't hardly beat it. But that's a good looking Mustang right there. Eddie G opened his up. If you go, you could jump over there and take a look at it on his channel. Eddie G, he's a free it Friday kind of guy. And that's another guy, Eddie G. He's another one of those guys like Gary. He just wants to stay peaceful and just, just chill. And there ain't nothing wrong with that. So,
Eddie G is old school. He's a peace and love kind of guy, and I'm sure he is. Yeah, he just
Yeah, he don't want none of that crap. He just wants and that's fine. That's fine. And this. Oh, you gotta see this, man. The Crow 73 Thunderbird. Look at that. You remember the movie The Crow?
Hell yeah.
Look at that baby.
Hell yeah. Let me give you a solo.
Look at that. It's got the pipes on the bottom of it, big blown engine sticking out of it. That was a cool movie back then. And
Hell yeah.
That thing is beauty. There was only one. I tried to get more because I was going to keep some of them so I could pass them out. But I found that one yesterday. And, of course, I found the Grand National Coke. And a lot of the guys are taking like Mini Stang. Steve, he took the liveries off of them. And this thing looks really good without the liveries on it. The Coke and all. Sorry for the glare, guys.
I like the wheels. M2
oh yeah, that's what got me. Now. That's what got me, Big A. Them wheels just kick the car off, don't it? And I got one for Diecast Clown because that's his favorite car, so I got one for him. And I got this. People talk about Time Micro, but you're collecting upscale things. You need to check out this Time Micro, man. This thing is probably one of the best. The hood opens, and it's got a hood prop. This one has a little chickadee, hot little unit, cool little chick up there that stands by the car. Well, this one's for a sticker drawing, so I haven't opened it. Mine's open, but it's upstairs. But this is probably one of the best versions of this car. A FIA, PH gets me every time. PIA, Mad Visions, he done a short on this car. If you guys want to see how nice, and his camera work is awesome. If you want to see how nice this car really is, go check out his short. But this thing, I got this baby, and oh man, she is a beauty, man. It's unbelievable. And and then of course I got my NSX in, which I know you already got yours in. I got mine in. I got my Hornet finally. I had to
That
learn a
one's nice.
lesson there. Yeah, I had to learn a lesson there. I order my stuff from Big J's Garage, and you can get that stuff a lot cheaper sometimes. But you pre-order it. But what I learned was don't don't pre-order it together. Like if you order this on the same ticket, well, this may come in today and this may not come in for 2 more months, and they ain't going to ship it until everything comes in. So you're going to end up seeing videos of everybody showing their car and you still ain't got yours. So
Yeah.
I learned that if I'm going to order, 3 of these, which you can usually get these for like $20 a pop from him. And it's usually $7. He ships it to you. So if you're going to order, 2, 3 or something, it's a better deal to me. But there's other places that, $25, $29, somewhere around there, but they'll offer free shipping. So it's not really an awesome deal if you're going to buy 3 or 4. I mean, if you're going to buy 3 or 4 cars at $25 a pop and get free shipping, well, that's not really free shipping. But if you're only after one of these, then yeah, I'd probably look for somebody that had it for, $25 free shipping, because it'll be $2 cheaper. But yeah, if you
Right.
order from Big J's Garage, I would try to remember, don't combine the orders, because he won't. And I was lucky enough that he went ahead and shipped my Hornets, because this I ordered with the orange dually, and the orange dually hasn't came in yet. So he hadn't sent this. Well, I placed an order. I placed an order. I don't know who that is, so I'm getting rid of it. I placed an order for some other cars last week, and I asked him, "Hey, will you go ahead and ship those Hornets to me?" And he said, "Yeah." So he did, and I got that. But and the only other one was the green one. Have you seen that green Kaido? I think you like these GTRs, don't you?
I
These
do.
Skylines. Did you get the green one? It's kind of like this color green. It's got black wheels on it. It's pretty. I actually passed on it, and Mr. Pruce gave me one. But when I asked him to send my Hornets, he messed up and sent me 2 of these. And so I got a hold of
Ah,
him and was like, yeah, I was like, hey, I didn't order that, man. I ordered the Hornet and you didn't give me my Hornet. And so it was a lady that I talked to. She said, oh shoot, well, will you go ahead and keep those if I take 20% off? And I was like, because I ordered 2 of them, I was like, well, 2 Hornet. I didn't order these at all. I was like, 20% off, and you're going to ship my Hornets still, and you're not going to charge me shipping? And she's like, yeah. So I actually got both of those for $16 a piece. And but I was surprised, because once I went ahead and opened it, it's a nice looking car. I don't know why I passed on it. I don't know if you have it or not, but it's a nice looking car, Adrian.
yeah. I'm still. I don't know why I keep stalling on buying it. I should jump on board and buy it. And
Yeah,
right
it's
now,
pretty nice.
yeah, and
Leave it?
I yeah, I think yeah, they're not too badly priced. I think they're like 18, $20, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's not bad at all. They're $20 all day at Big J's Garage, but there's other places that got them. They're usually 24.95, just depending on where you go. And yeah, whenever I find them cheaper, I go there. $18. Like sometimes Big J's will do a deal. If you'll order 3, you'll get them for $18 a piece. And
Hmm.
but yeah, and there's one more thing I'll show you guys. I don't have anything else. Well, I got a lot of stuff, but I mean this could take forever. But I've been taking down my cars and boxing them up, and I got some I'm giving away and all. But anyway, I had the I didn't even know I had this. I guess you guys call them. What do you call it when there's something wrong? Anyway, let me just show it to you. Notice the car,
Oh, the
but
errors.
notice what the card says. 70 Dodge Power Wagon,
Ah,
but it's got
a
a
card
dart
error.
in it. Error, yeah, that's what you
It's a
call it, a card error.
it's
I don't ever
a
really
card
care
error.
about those. But yeah, I didn't even notice that. I had it hanging up on my wall, and I was taking down what I'm going to keep and what I'm going to get rid of. And of course, I'm going to keep this. But I happened to notice that it was a card error, and I never even noticed it when I hung it up. But yeah, ain't that crazy? And
Yeah, yeah. There's a lot of people that go crazy for errors. It don't matter if it's a card error or a wheel error or whatnot. People like collecting those.
yeah, they're cool.
So right
But
now it seems like right now you're more on an I know 64 kick. I've been seeing you get your hands on a lot of those, James. I mean, nice
yeah,
cars.
I kind of moved to NO64 and Time Micro. I'm hooked on Kaido House. But I'm trying to stop myself from buying every darn version of it, because that's how I ended up with all these Hot Wheels, was thinking I needed every version. That's why I've been getting rid of. I've boxed up so many cars, man, and it turns out it's not just Hot Wheels. I've got M2s and a lot of other things I've been giving away because I got hooked on just buying those too. When what I'm doing now, because I have so much, is I'm just keeping what I absolutely, and the way it was hard for me to do it first, but the way I figured out how to do it was when I pick it up, if I'm like, oh, dude, I got to have it, well, then I know I need to keep it. If I have to look at it for a couple seconds and say, well, do I really need to keep that? Then I already know I don't need to keep it. I put it in the to go box. But if I
Right.
automatically see it and I'm saying, oh, no, I'm keeping that, well, then I know to put it in the keep box. And that made it a lot easier. And, because there's a lot of cool cars too that I'm giving away, but I just choose not to keep them because I'm trying to make room for all of the other stuff I got. And yeah, Kato House, I go back and forth. M2s, they're kind of iffy, man. You know how M2s are. A lot of times they're just junk. You just got to be careful with what you get. And Time Micro, a lot of people complain about these Time Micro, man. Or at least I've seen a few people, but they're nice, man. Every Time Micro I have is in nice shape. It's a nice looking car. Um, and those Street Weapon ain't bad. They're okay. But um, that's pretty much what I've been doing, is going up to that. I've just been working on those kind of cars. Of course, some RLC Hot Wheels. I still like to get certain RLC Hot Wheels, and I still collect the Boulevards, the Team Transports, and the Target 2 packs. Maybe some other premium Hot Wheels, but I'm not so much into I have to have the whole set anymore. Of I need the whole set of Boulevards because I got them all, but Mr. Bruce helps me out with that. But
Yeah.
car culture, or something like that, I may only like one or two cars out of it, so that will be all I grab. I don't grab. Before I was, I got to have the whole 5 car set. I don't have to do that anymore. Finally controlled myself. Hey, there's Mustang Hunter. What's up, guy?
What's up, Mustang Hunter? Thanks for hopping in, man. It's been a minute. I know you're a busy man, but I appreciate you. But yeah, that's
But
good.
yeah,
Yeah. Sorry,
that's all
James.
I got. No, that's
Yeah.
cool. Go ahead.
The only complaint I have about the hold on, about the Time Micros is that they sit too low. This is probably the only one that I have, and I've bought this one. I picked up about 2 or 3 years ago. I mean, the
Huh.
detail. I mean, yeah. I mean, the details, amazing. The color, everything is cool. The problem is, for me, cars got to roll, man. Yeah, I'm right there with Derek. As far as cars being rollers. Yeah, this one, you can't get it to roll by anything. I'm sure there's a way, to adjust the stance and stuff like that. But I'm not that type of. I'm not like you or Mustang Hunter who could really play around with it and get it to roll. And I'm pretty sure that's not hard to do because it's got the screws. You could remove these screws right here, and you could take the car apart. But but yeah, man. I mean, this is the only one I've bought, and I've been I haven't bought any more because I'm afraid that if I get another one, it's not going to roll, and I'm not going to be happy. Same thing with the that I know 64 that I got.
Yeah,
Uh,
some of them don't. I mean, Pia took this one off and it rolled. He said this one rolled. So some of them will roll. Some of the time Micro won't. But Pia, in his short, he took it off. He said it rolled. I'm almost positive that's what he said. But yeah, I like rollers too. But honestly, these cars here, NO64, a lot of the resin NO64, they don't roll. Um, But cars like these, I never take them off the base. They're screwed to the base. I don't take them off the base, so I don't worry about it. But I think to me, every custom I make has to roll. If I make a custom, it has to roll, and it has to roll freely. Um, and I do like my cars that I buy to roll, but honestly, a lot of them cars and Hot Wheels, I think, has probably the best rolling cars. Hot Wheels and probably Matchbox. But you take almost any Kaido House rolls pretty good. They roll pretty good. But a lot of other high-end cars, and when you try to
Yeah.
roll them,
Oh yeah.
they don't roll that well anyway. You know, mini GTs and all, they don't really roll that well. And but yeah, I like rollers, and yeah, a lot of them don't. But I'm almost positive when I watched his video, he took it off and he said it rolled. But he did say it didn't roll great, but it rolled. But yeah, I
Right.
like rollers too,
Right.
especially if it's a custom. Custom to me has to roll. But I let it slide when I buy these kind of cars, and it's mainly because I do not take them off the base. I put them in my cabinet in the display case, and I just leave it that way, and I don't worry about it. If I was a guy that liked to take them off the base and mess with them, then yeah, I probably would not like the fact that they don't roll. But you know, it's cool. Oh, looks like Derek's chiming in there.
Yeah. Yep. Okay, let's see. Oh, he says he'll hop on as soon as he can. Yeah, he sent me a message as well. Yeah, no
What's
worries,
up,
Derek. You
Jesse?
know, we get it, man. Let's see who else is in the house. Hey, oh yeah, Jesse, what's up, brother? It's been a minute since I've seen you, man.
Man, every time I see Jesse's diorama, I'm always like, dude, why is that truck up on that Camaro back there against the wall? It's like on the front bumper. Like, move that truck, man.
Yeah,
That is a cool
Jesse's Diecast
diorama,
Garage.
dude.
What? Yeah, Jesse's Diecast Garage. What's up, muchachos? Yeah, Jesse's Diecast Garage is another one. Those peace and love kind of guys. He wants to, you know, he loves everybody the same. He doesn't care. He
Yeah,
wants, yeah,
yeah,
and you
totally
know,
understand.
to each his own, guys. You know, we respect that, but you know, we would just want you to be cautious as to, you know, when you get information, when you hear information pertaining to me, to James, Derek, Mustang Hunter, and other people, other fellows within our immediate community. Be very careful as to, what information you soak in and believe and whatnot, because I'm telling you guys, all it takes is for one of you guys to disagree or to do something stupid, something petty, for you guys to get on their shit list, and then they'll start bashing you, for a long time. I mean, look what's going on with Dereck. With me, not so much, but I mean, but yeah, I mean, this whole thing, it's going on 2 years. I mean, this is why we're airing the shit out, and just we just want you guys to be cautious, and that's all we're doing here. Let's see. Let me hide this comment. Let's see here. Troy, look into Premium Brand Diecast. You won't regret it. Yeah, Dereck has been getting lucky with those. I know those 164s, man. I mean, he's bought quite a few, and they're rollers, man. So it's like,
Well,
damn. And so
Troy,
it seems to me like it's hit and miss.
Adrian, Troy had posted a comment. It's back up a little bit about he kind of had to stop watching us high level diecast guys because he was getting a little there it is. Yeah, no, buddy, you should collect what you like. You're right. There ain't no reason for that. I'm saying, hey, I still get a basic Hot Wheel, man. I mean, if it's a certain one I like, heck yeah. I'm just cutting back on thinking I need every single one of them. And I don't know if you're like us, or me, but I was getting hooked into, I gotta have that. And that's all. But no, I still collect the basic ones too. It's just certain ones. Like every gasser, I'm getting every gasser.
Yeah,
Things like that, And these S15s, I don't know what it is. I'm not a JDM guy, but I am hooked on these S15s, man. I mean,
yeah,
but no, man, I hope you're not getting discouraged or nothing, but I understand what you mean. I mean, I remember back when I first started watching these guys a couple years ago. I think it was, oh my gosh, I can't believe his name slipped. Um, the other nice guy, Dotson Man always has a jingle for him. Twice Diecast, yeah, it was David. He was pushing higher end cars, and I was looking, and I was like, oh man, I can't afford that. I can't do that, you know. Shoot, I get 20 basics before I get one of those. I think he kind of got Dereck to getting them, and everybody else, you know. And I I I used to get, you know, premium cars. I never really got basics. I got higher end, but I never bought the $20 cars, you know. And but once I got a Kaido, man, I was just hooked on them after that.
Yep.
Then they start coming out with trucks and cool stuff. And I know trucks, a lot of people don't like trucks, but I love them. And so, yeah, man, but it's cool. But yeah, I think that's what he's talking about.
Yeah. Troy, no worries, bro. No worries, man. I mean, it's the way I see it. I mean, there should be no reason why anybody should be hating on anybody. I mean, the whole point of us doing what we do is to share what we collect. At least for me, I just like to share with people what's out there. Because a lot of people are married to just one particular brand, and a lot of people get frustrated because they go and hunt and don't find anything or whatever. And I get it. So I mean, it's me more like wanting to introduce people to other brands to let them know, hey, it's like, dude, I mean, there are other options out there, and you could probably get more bang for your buck if you're willing to, if you're willing to spend the extra money. But yeah, I mean, Twice Diecast, he's dangerous, man. I mean,
Yeah.
introduced all of us to all these freaking brands. I think he got Dotson Man Diecast hooked on the Cato House, and then that transfer that Dereck as well, and now Dereck got me. So now, yeah, ever since I got my first Cato House, man. I mean, dang, man, I'm
Now
in love with
we need to do
I'm in,
like Dereck said and get a bundle together and send it to Jason, get him hooked on Kaido House.
yeah. Oh yeah. We're trying to get Jason on that van wagon, man. Yeah, hopefully soon. Yeah, but same with me. I mean, I'm not a completionist. I never have. Yeah, but I mean, I used to go crazy on like all the latest Hot Wheels mainlines. I mean, I still like you, James. I grab a few here and there, but I'm not like, oh man, this is a new model, or just because something looks cool. Right now, I've really dialed in on what Mustang Hunter's doing. I mean, I want to get my hands on all the Challengers and the Charger variations, and I mean, some of this stuff is pretty cool. I
Yeah,
mean,
I seen your video, all them challengers you just got in. You must be trying to collect every challenger there is or something, huh? And
yeah.
I just seen that. Of course, you know the Charger's a lot better looking car. Just messing with you.
Yeah, like I said, I like them both. I don't know, for some reason I find the Challenger's body is more appealing to me. I don't know what it is about that car. But I mean, don't get me wrong, the Charger is very cool. It's a bitching car, man. I mean, I love it. I mean, but yeah, for me, I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah, I like them both. I like them both. I got the Charger because I needed a 4-door. I got 5 grandkids, and so I
Yeah,
don't want them crawling in and out of a 2-door. But I'm actually glad I did because I
yeah.
like it. I really like it. And but yeah, I was looking at a Challenger. I was wanting a Challenger.
War Party Reborn says Ignition Diecast is the new tool begging for new attention. Yep, that's another guy. That's another guy. I mean, I don't know what this deal is, man. He's hating on people who like who have switched over to the more high end vehicles. I don't know. Somebody must have really pissed him off. But I mean, people have to understand that when you join any social media site, I mean you're putting yourself out there. So you have to be willing to take the punches. I mean, people are going to people criticize me all the time. I mean, I don't get offended and start and go and start making crazy videos and you fucking asshole I'm like, dude, I mean, I've feelings, opinions, and the feelings are opinions and feelings are valid as far as I'm concerned. What I disagree with is people creating false narratives and starting shit just for the sake of starting shit, just because they don't like you. That's what I have a problem with. Let's see. Thanks, War Party. Hope to hit 20K soon. Mustang Hunter. Now that I'm done with school, I have customs to do. Kato, any Mustangs, I'm always open. Yeah. Yeah, I can't wait for Kato House to start to do that. Don't they have one in the works, James? Kato House? Don't they have
What?
a Mustang? Don't doesn't
Oh, I
isn't Kato?
haven't seen it. I haven't seen it. If so, you can bet one of us is going to get him one. Oh, he'll probably buy that one. He's a Mustang guy, and then he'll be hooked. If they'll just make more, because yeah, I'm
Yeah,
sure if Kaido House was making Mustangs, Jason would already be getting them. I'm sure. But hey, I'm glad you're done with school.
yeah,
That's cool. That's all cool.
yeah. That's cool,
Gary
man.
says that David got him hooked also. Yeah.
Mustang Hunter agrees with you. He's like the Chargers
Yeah.
all. Yeah.
Charger's
Hey,
better.
man, it's all good. Gary's diecast collection. This should be a fun hobby and enjoy. I enjoy watching all of you guys. Thank you, brother. Yeah. No,
Yeah,
again, Gary. I mean,
I smoked a GT Mustang Friday, but it was only because he
nice.
couldn't hook up. He couldn't hook up. He was just spinning. I was gone. I got them 315s on the back. I was gone. Little chirp and off it went. And
Nice.
but yeah, he was just full. He was just smoking away, man. I knew it. I don't think it'll take a Mustang. If Mustang can get traction, man, them suckers are fast, boy. But yeah, I ate
That's
him
cool.
up. I ate him up like 3 times, light after light. But every time it was because he couldn't get no grip. Well, they say spinning ain't winning. You know?
Yeah. Yeah. It's the driver, not the car, man. Skippy,
Yeah.
what's up, bro? It's been a long time since I've seen you, man. Skippy has been, man. He's been on an Irish luck trip lately, man. He's been scoring all kinds of stuff. Yeah, I don't know how he does it, man. I mean, he must really have he has a lot more stamina than I do. He's willing to get up in the morning and hit the stores and stuff like that. I don't know, man. I'm getting old, man. I turned 51 not a few months ago, so no. Yeah, I don't know how you guys do it, man. I mean, I commend you guys, but yeah, that's not me, man. It's always good to have you on, Skippy. Best of luck to you out there. I hope everything is going well with you and your family, and I hope you're not running into any more assholes out there. You know who I'm talking about. War Party, pay attention, James.
Yeah, I don't know what he means. I must have missed something. I'm looking through here to see what I missed.
Mustang
Pay
Hunter,
attention, James. Like, what did I do? I done something.
like Mustang Hunter, definitely needs to be fun. Yeah, I agree, and that's how it should be. Unfortunately, there's some people out there that trying to spoil everything for everybody. What's up, Dane? LMO took out took out crowds. Ooh.
Must be
Okay.
talking about Mustang. Mustang takes out crowds.
Yeah. Skip is saying
I
what's
heard
up.
it was all because of traction control. Their traction control on the Mustangs, I heard, is what causes that. I guess you could turn it off, but I guess it turns back on when they're doing it, and when it does, it causes the car to take off to the side. I was watching some channels where a father and son were all about dogging them Mustangs, and they had to get past that traction control problem because it kept happening to them. And something about even pulling the fuse caused another problem or something. But I don't know. I'm not a Mustang guy, but yeah. But they said it'll still activate. Yeah, that's what Jason just said. Yeah, still activated, went off. Yeah, that's what they said, and that's what causes them to lose control of the Mustangs like that. Is
Mm.
it'll get going and then it'll hook up, and and that's not good usually.
Nice. Mustang Hunter says mine has 3 speeds here, there, and I'm gone.
Yeah, here, there, and
Skip's
gone.
Skip says, I know it's been a while. Yeah, man. Last time I saw Skip's was at a Chick-fil-A. He was pulling out. He was pulling out of, getting ready to pull out of the drive-through, and I guess something went wrong with his order, and as a courtesy, they gave him some waffle fries or something like that. Man, I should have taken some of those waffles away from him, man. Those things are good. If you guys haven't had Chick-fil-A waffle fries, highly recommend them, guys. Good stuff. He's laughing. Yeah, so let's see. Yeah, we're just killing a little time here, giving Dereck some time to come on board. Skips, good to see you, brother. Hope we run into each other soon. Yeah, that would be great, man. That would be great. Yeah, honest saying what's up to Skippy and Dereck. Mustang Hunter, yeah, it's still activated when off. Wow. Yeah, that's crazy, man. Yeah, I don't know why Mustangs do that, man. And I don't know what it is with the Mopars too. I mean, they're just they have all this horsepower and shit, but they're just heavy, man. And I think that's what that doesn't help them. They need to figure out to lighten them up so they don't take so long to like take off. I don't know. What do you think about that, James?
I don't drive a Mustang. I don't have that problem. My shit hooks and books.
No. Oh, nice.
Oh, you talking about Chick-fil-A?
No, I'm talking about the Challenger. That I think that the problem is that they're heavy, and so that's why it kind of takes them a while to take off.
Yeah, same thing with Charger. They're fun to drive, but really they're not the fast cars. The Hellcats are, but you can't get them to hook up either. They're just, but they're highway cars. That's why Hellcats will smoke highway patrols left and right because they're highway cars. They're 200-mile-an-hour cars. Damn near. And they'll maintain 140, 160 easy. And not an RT, but a Hellcat, Scat Packs. There's that famous guy. I think he's in a Challenger in Florida. The guy that they haven't caught. He's on YouTube. He blazes them every time. He does it on purpose. The last I seen, he hadn't been caught, but they were trying to catch him. But he'll go find some cops on the highway, and which I don't recommend any of this, but then he'll blaze and they just can't catch him. But I've seen, I think it's Georgia State Patrol has got them some Hellcats now. I guess they were confiscating them from people, and when they do catch them in drug busts or anything else they've turned them into cop cars, and they're using them to chase these guys down now. And so yeah, they're a fast highway car, and not but I drive mine to work and back. I'm not, occasionally I'll get on it. I think I've had it up to 128 on the highway, and but it supposedly will do 144, but I haven't been 144. I don't know where I could get up to 144 around here. But it gets there quick. It really does get there quick. But it's just an RT. It's not them Scat Packs and them Hellcats. Man, them babies, them Hellcats are just outrageous. They're just quick. Them demons and everything. But no, I don't need all that. Where would I drive it?
Crazy expensive too, man. Like, hey, man. If you got the money, by all means, go for it. You only live once. Go for the gusto. But, geez, man. Let's see. Skip says that he saw a Porsche and he thought of Dereck. Skip, I think I know what Porsche you're talking about, and it's exactly the one Dereck likes. It's a 911 Carrera. No problem. Yeah, it's a 911 Carrera in the lime green. There's a guy that around our area that drives around in one of those, and I've seen him at. As a matter of fact, I saw him at Chick-fil-A not too long ago. Same guy, and I've seen him at Target as well. I don't know. For all we know, he's our competitor, and we don't even know it. I'll Skip. Yeah, but I've seen him around. Quite a bit. So I know who you're talking. What car? At least if we're talking about the same car, that's probably him. Uh,
Yeah, that
yeah, I still like
yeah,
looking
War Party.
on. Okay,
I
boom.
seen that too. That I think I read that probably that same article. But there were they were seasoned Hellcats and they were using them for highway patrol and shit. And yeah, that's what in Texas back in the 80s, man. My Z28 wasn't fast in the 80s,
Amen,
but it
Derek.
was it was it was pretty good and it would blaze the highway. But when they put that 50 Mustang on the highway patrol out there in Texas, oh dude, that thing uh, that thing was fast. It'd chase you down. It was put there to chase you down. And the little Fox body 50, I think it was 1985. And golly, man, we were amazed how fast that car was. Um, but yeah, that's what they do. The highway patrol they'll find a car to chase you down. That's where the 79
Definitely.
Z28 in California, they made that a highway patrol to chase down them Buicks and them Olds 442s, the big 455 Rockets back in the day, because they were blazing highway patrols. So they started coming out with muscle cars. But yeah, I don't want to be no highway patrol, but if I was, I'd like to be the one that they just handed a Hellcat to.
Yeah, I remember back in the '90s. Back in the early '90s, they discontinued the Mustang 5.0 because it was way too fast, and cops, the cars that the cops were using back then, the Crown Victorias or whatever, they couldn't catch up to them.
Ah,
So they discontinued them for a while, and now they're back. But yeah, for a while they were no, they were not being produced by Ford.
yeah, those are fast ones too.
Derek, let me know when you're ready, or if you're willing to still hop on. I know you're still here. I gotta throw people off. Okay, I see that. Gotcha. Okay, gotcha. No worries, bro. Chick-fil-A's fries are so good. They are addicting too. It's
Yeah,
definitely definitely the healthiest fast food you could eat. So yeah, Hello Kitty. Let's see. But when the muscle car reimagining started, the Mopar cars were the trusted to the original to the Mustang and Camaro are not late '60s models. Huh. Interesting. War Party. I saw an article oversized Hellcats being used. Have yet to see that. Michael Frisco, what's up, brother? Saying what's up to Hewitt as well. And Bunker Diecast saying what's up to Mikey. Mustang Hunter. Later, man.
yeah, I couldn't
Let's
afford a
see
McLaren, guys. You talking
here.
about getting
Mikey.
McLaren? I can't afford a McLaren. If somebody gave me a McLaren, I
Jeez.
think I'd sell it. I'd sell it just so I could have the money and probably buy me two Hellcats, a Charger and a Challenger. No, but yeah, I can't afford a McLaren, man.
Big Banana, I'll be no problem. Send me the money and I'll be happy to buy one for myself. If it's your treat, I'm all for it, man. I see them all around here all the time. They're nice looking cars, but yeah, as James said, I mean, if someone were to like give me one, I would definitely sell it. Or if I were to win one, I would definitely sell it, and I'll buy myself a freaking Hellcat, man, in a heartbeat. In a heartbeat, I wouldn't even think about it, man. Like later, and then use the other money for some other stuff. So
Oh yeah,
let's
definitely.
let's see. But the big Crown Vics were designed to take on a beating and not let the driver get injured and still catch the bad guy. Yeah, yeah, they were okay, but yeah. If you were driving, good luck catching somebody on a 5.0, man. Those suckers are freaking fast, man. War Party Mustang Hunter would be excited to hear you say the words "fast Mustang" is a thing. Is it? Automotive history through diecast. There has always been a rumor of Buick GNX FBI cars. Huh.
I'm sure they are. They're going to use something fast too, and you could get, especially back then, I don't think it really matters what it is. If you give it to the government, they'll make it faster than what you have. I mean, or
Yeah.
I should say, our tax dollars will.
Yep. You got that right. War Party said, I'd rather get a fully built drag truck S10. Nice. Derek says, I'm back. I'll hop in shortly. He said, oh,
Oh, he
shortly.
said
Shortly.
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 Shoot me.
Oh, then he corrected himself and said shortly. No worries, Derek. No worries, man. Uh, welcome to the
Good thing this
Thunderdome,
wasn't.
Derek.
Good thing this wasn't a scheduled event. He'd be an hour and a half late, like a
Right?
celebrity, like a Taylor Swift at a concert.
No kidding.
War Party Reborn. Welcome to the Thunderdome, Derek. Well, there's some new guys out there. Well, I don't know. I remember. Yeah, I don't know. I don't remember. I remember the War Party from a while back, but I don't know that that's him. Probably not.
Probably not. Tay, huh? What do you think of the Pop Race brand, James? I mean, have you considered getting into some of those or not
Oh
really?
yeah, I've got some Pop Race. I don't get all of them, but I get some of them. I got the first few. I got the NSX, the purple NSX. Actually, I believe that was sent to me. Oh man, was it Doug Young? Can't remember. Somebody sent me that one, but I bought a couple of those. There's a couple couple other ones coming out that I'll probably try to get, but they were scheduled for September or something. So I'm kind of trying to hold back on my pre-orders. Guys, I got so many pre-orders out there right now that I can't remember them all. And I hate that because, I mean, it's fine because you pay when you order, but then you forget. And then next thing you know, I'll get I may accidentally order them again somewhere, or I'll get an email, oh, your item is out for delivery or whatever, and I'm like, what? And I look at it and I'm like, oh, I forgot I ordered that 7 months ago. Like this NSX, I ordered this NXX,
Yep.
man, September of last year. September. We just got them the past few weeks. I mean, it's like, man.
Yep.
So I've been trying to hold off. If the date's too far away, I've been trying to hold off. But you gotta think about this. Some of these cars you might need to go ahead and pre-order because they're going to sell out. And then if you didn't pre-order, you may not get it, or if you do, you're going to pay more for it. So if
You're
it's
going to be asked out.
if I look at it and I think it's going to be super popular, then I'll go ahead and pre-order it. And like I pre-ordered the black Mazda RX-7 NO64. It says Coke on the side, I think, but it's a good looking car, and I didn't want to miss out on it, so I pre-ordered that. And but it's a ways out before it comes. I don't know if you've seen it, but it's a good looking car. And I have tons of Kaido House on pre-order. I got a 280Z or 260Z or something. It's been on pre-order since last year as well. I don't know when it's coming out either. So yeah, I'm just
that's that's a bad thing about that's a bad thing about pre-ordering. Like you said, James, sometimes you forget that you order them, and then your money's tied up, and it's like, oh shoot, like my credit card's maxed out. Should I use the other card or what? And it's like, dude, I mean, I want to have my cars as soon as possible. But yeah, that's a bad thing about pre-ordering. It's good to, like you said, it's good to pre-order them because sometimes, you get them cheaper. By the time they're out, they go up in price, and that's a mistake I made with two of the Kato houses that came out. The R34, the purple one with the with a with the stripes. I forgot I forgot which one it is, but it's one of the first ones that Kato House came out with. That one, and then there's a white version. You know, when they first came out, they were like, I don't know, like $20, something like that. Now I can't find those suckers cheaper than, for less than $40 plus shipping, and then of course the tax. So, like you said, maybe sometimes it does, it does help to pre-order stuff, but the bad thing is that your funds get tied up sometimes, and like, oh shit, I shouldn't have done that or whatever.
Yep.
JD is in the house. What's up, JD? Sorry, man. I mean, JD was trying to get a hold of me this morning. We talk pretty often. Sorry, bro. I was getting ready for the live stream, and I was already kind of running late. So I'm sorry I didn't take your call, but I'm glad you're here, brother. Let's see. Automotive history, one of the best diecast companies out there. Yep. Yeah, I think Pop Race is one of the few diecast makers that collaborates or has collaborated with a bunch of other diecast makers out there. And then the events that they have is like crazy. Big Banana, the McLaren says with 5.0 drop, gear make them look queer. Oh, gear. JD saying, "What's up, everybody? War Party Reborn. I saw the other War Party a while back ago. Their mission was cool until they stopped making anything."
Yeah, I was just about to say that's not War Party. Apparently, he's a new guy.
Apparently, yeah. Big Banana, McLaren's. Okay, I already got that one.
See if so
I started
here.
A War Party, yeah. So I started mine as Reborn. Maybe the other War Party will still come back. If not here now. Yeah, it's possible. It's possible, man. Go War Party, man. It was fun while it lasted. Let's see. What else you got going on, James?
Mikey Frisco, but nothing outruns the radio. Ain't that right? Talking about them fast cars, you ain't outrunning the radio. No, it's kind of hard to do that. Although that Hellcat outran that helicopter. They couldn't catch that guy in California. Did you see that one? Well, cars couldn't catch him down the freeway. Helicopter was maintaining, but had to turn back because it was going to run out of fuel. After that, car was gone. But I don't want to be in that position. I mean, I don't know, man. It's not like that. When we were younger, cops would kind of just give up on you. Now, I don't care if you took off running because you had a tail light out. These guys will pit maneuver you at 150. They don't care if your car flips 17 times down the highway and kills you. They you know what I mean? They don't care. They're going to chase you down if they can. So I'd just soon stop. Screw it. I don't want to get killed over something. You know what I mean? And that's what else cracks me up. They call your driving reckless, but they must be pros. They're chasing you at the same speed and calling you reckless. Both of you are reckless if you're doing 150 down the interstate. I mean, if I'm reckless, so are you. And
exactly.
But yeah, I don't know. You're chasing some guy that just whacked a few people or done a major shooting or done something that harms them. I could kind of understand it, but when they're chasing these kids that ran a red light or something, oh man, I think they should just, if I don't know. I don't know if it's worth chasing them down and possibly killing them over it. You know what I mean? But I'm not a cop, so I don't got to worry about it. I just got to make sure I don't run.
Yep. Just, best thing you could do is just stop, because if they,
just get it over with.
Yep. Get it over with, and just pay your fine or whatever.
When we were growing up, Dirty Mary and Crazy Larry, or Dirty Larry and Crazy Mary, that was a good movie. I don't know if you ever seen that, but that was it. Nothing can stop us now. They've been running from the cops the whole time, and the only thing that was really doing any good was that radio. They had the radio back then. The cops did, and this was in the 70s, I'd say. And But nothing can stop us now was their last words before they crossed the railroad tracks and got took out by a train. But that was an awesome movie. I got the car. I got the Dirty Mary and Crazy Larry car up there, or Dirty Larry and Crazy Mary, I think is what it is. But any of the old guys out there, they'll remember that movie. Excellent movie. You never seen it, Big
Hmm.
A?
I've,
You never?
I'm sure I've heard of them, but yeah, no, I've never seen the movie. But I take your word. I'll probably find it on
Oh,
YouTube.
Vanishing
I'll
Point's
watch it.
another good one. Steve, Many Stangs just mentioned that was a Challenger, I believe. Vanishing Point. That was a great car movie too. He was in it. You should be watching that one, man. It's a Challenger, and that was a good movie. And pretty sure it was a Challenger, wasn't it, Steve? Steve just posted that in the comments.
Yeah. Adam Over says, during the chase, best thing to do is get the plate number and just show up to their house. But what if it's
Yeah,
okay? What if
good
it's a
idea.
stole? What if they stole the car?
Yeah, I thought
Maybe.
about that too. What if it's not their car? But then again, if they're only running because of a stolen car or a tail light or something, well, then there's, oh well, maybe next time. But it's just not worth killing somebody's kid over a stupid mistake like that, I don't think. But I mean, if they went and done something deadly to somebody else, I I mean, I think it'd be important to catch them. I can kind of understand it then, but some of these guys, I mean, they don't care, man. They'll chase you down for anything, you know? It's not illegal to flip off a cop, but if you did, they'd probably chase you down for that too, you know? So, yeah,
Yeah,
Steve says, yeah, it
yeah,
was
that's
a
crazy,
Challenger.
man.
Yeah, Vanishing Point, it was a white Challenger, if I remember.
Hmm.
Great movie, though. Yeah, they don't make them like them old movies anymore. All the cars they went through, they destroyed a lot of cars in them movies.
Oh man, yep. Same thing with
Well, heck, man, it's going to be dinner time before Dereck ever gets here. The heck? Shit.
Come on, Dereck.
He does know. He does know I go to bed at 8:30, don't he? Yeah, Bonnie and Clyde. That's another one. That's another awesome movie.
Yeah, Bonnie and Clyde.
Oh yeah.
Never seen that movie. Oh,
Never seen
okay,
Bonnie and Clyde?
there he is.
Oh, he said he is here. I'm sorry. I'm here.
Okay,
Bear with me. Oh,
bear
okay.
with you.
Sorry, buddy.
All right,
Hey, sorry,
all
boss.
right. Oh, that's. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. You have to remember he's the leader of our clique.
Yeah.
Remember, James? He's the leader.
Sorry, boss. Didn't mean to get out of line. Let me step
sorry,
over here and smack myself.
Oh man, yeah, that's another thing. I have no idea how Wade, came with that theory that Dereck is a leader and this and that. I'm like, dude, I mean, we
It's just,
we might not be the smartest kids on the block, but I'm pretty sure that we have a good enough head shoulder over our a good head over our shoulders to make wise decisions.
you're
I
just saying we should give the no, I ain't saying
no
that. No.
no no no.
I mean, I'm saying it's not illegal to, but that's probably not a good idea. I mean,
Yeah. I'll tell you what, man. I mean, I've had friends that have done that, and it didn't go very well for them. They the cops apprehended them, took them in the police car, and they drove somewhere where nobody could see them, beat the shit out of them, and then just left them out there in the middle of nowhere, all
well,
fucked
back
up.
in the 80s, man, in the 80s when I was living in California, buddy, I tell you, I grew up in the ganglands out there. I wasn't a gang member, but crooked cops in Los Angeles and everything. Yeah, I saw that. Crooked cops, they would pick up these gang guys, man, like from one
Yep.
Chicano gang, and they would take them, and instead of taking them to jail, they'd drop them off like an F troop or something, middle side, and here, make it back from here. They did that shit back then, Adrian. I mean, I don't know if you guys remember when Boulevard Nights came out. That was
Oh
a
yeah.
Chicano movie back in the day, and man, there was crooked cops everywhere back then, and they'd do that shit to gang members. Yeah, he schooled me, he got on me, he's going to threaten to take away my stripes.
Dereck, I have spoken. Going back to the, keep it up, James. I'll appoint Adrian to be the El Presidente. It's all good, brother. It's all good, man. Yeah, James. Do they? Are there any Outback Steakhouses over there by your neck of the woods?
Oh yeah, I don't go there. It's not bad and all, but I'm
You,
I'm more a Texas Roadhouse or Jack Stack barbecue kind of guy. But yeah, there's an Outback over here. It's not bad. It's good food.
yeah.
Um, I just end up going to Texas Roadhouse. My granddaughters love. They bring you out these rolls with cinnamon butter and stuff, and they love those rolls. And
Mm,
so it's kind of like a Texas style atmosphere in there. I mean, I don't know where a lot of people got Texas Roadhouse. I don't know if they're all the same, but here every hour or 15 minutes they come out and they do a line. The waitresses do a line dance
hmm.
in the aisles and stuff like that, and
Oh,
food's
okay.
good. And the food's good and all, but it's a country western kind of atmosphere, and my grandkids just love it. But me myself, I like Jack Stack barbecue a little more than Texas Roadhouse, but I like Texas Roadhouse. So we mainly go there. I don't really go to Outback, but I have Outback's good food, and I mean all of it. A lot of places you go. I mean, I eat green beans. A lot of places you go, their green beans suck. Outback has some pretty good green beans. I don't know,
Yeah.
but Texas Roadhouse, man, they got some killer mashed potatoes. Mashed potatoes with white country gravy. Oh man,
Hmm.
delicious.
Yeah.
And
I think we have one of those Texas Roadhouse out here.
oh
It's
man,
a
I've been building equipment for Texas Roadhouse left and right, man. I build all the kitchen equipment, and literally me and my son, and but all the big shelving, the heat lamps, all the food, all the equipment. I bet I've done shit 10 stores in the past 3 months, and I still got
wow.
more to do. I mean, there must be building them everywhere because they're all over the place. I mean, I'm they're everywhere. So apparently Texas Roadhouse is going up a lot. But and I've been building Texas Roadhouse equipment for shit 3-4 years now. So they've been building Texas Roadhouse for a while, and so I mean, it's work.
Yeah, I was telling the fellas earlier. I don't know if you were if you hopped on, but yeah, I mean, my son, he wanted to go to he'd never been to a Outback Steakhouse, so he wanted me to go take him there to for his birthday. So we caught the Angel games first. The Angel games first. They freaking lost. It's been we hadn't gone to the stadium in years because of the whole freaking COVID thing, and we go see them and they freaking lose 14-5 against the Minnesota Twins. But anyways, so yeah, we went there. Then after that, we head on over to Outback Steakhouse, and yeah, man, good stuff. Their wings, man, it's probably the best wings I've ever had. I mean, I like my wings nice and crunchy, but I mean the way they season them and everything, man, best wings I've ever had. And then the steak was pretty good too. And yeah, good, definitely some good food. But yeah, I definitely want to try some other barbecue places. That's why I was asking you, you know, about Texas Roadhouse and stuff like that.
Yeah, it's good. I don't know if they got one there, but it's good. And like automotive history just said, best is to go to. Well, I'll wait till you get to his comment. There it is. Yeah, yeah, that's funny. You do that, and they'll come out with a saddle. They'll bring a saddle over there and embarrass the shit out of you. I always tell my granddaughters, I'm going to tell them it's your birthday if you don't watch it. No, don't do that. Don't do that. I told my granddaughter to do that to my son last time we went there, and she didn't. I was like, why didn't you do it? Why didn't you do it? But it wasn't his birthday. But yeah, they do that. They come over and they sing happy birthday. give you a little deal of ice cream or whatever. And
Yeah.
yeah, that's funny. What's this? Troy Troy says y'all need to stop. You need to cut the talk out about food. He's eating a Pop Tart and some coffee. Yeah. War party. We got some red rice and meat. Oh, dude, I love red beans and rice. Popeye's red beans and rice. Oh man, that and some biscuits. Oh golly, that's some good stuff right there.
Mm-hmm. Stephen Forsling says, thoughts on the 24th Atlanta National Cars? Huh. Uh, Stephen, I can't comment on that. I think David and who else went there? Chuck. They could tell you all about that. I think they went to that convention or whatever in Atlanta.
What
Yeah, I'm
wasn't
not
that
the right
Atlanta?
person
Yeah,
to.
I think it
I
was Atlanta. Yeah, I wanted that gasser.
Yeah, yeah,
I didn't.
yeah.
No chance of getting that for a decent price.
No way. Now, any conventional car for that matter. It's like, dude.
Shoot, Mr. Spahar sent me all four from the LA convention last year, at the end of last year, all four
Oh
of them.
man.
And stood in, he sent me those Kaido house. He stood in line and got June to sign. I got two of them that he got June to sign, a Chase Silverado, the Chameleon. That thing is beautiful. It's upstairs though, but he got June to sign them and said he had to stand in line for like 2 hours and then sent them to me. I'm like, holy
Wow.
cow, man! How do I ever repay a guy with that? And sent me
Yeah.
every one of the. Well, I don't know if it's every one, but it's a 4 car set. Sent me all four of them. I was like, dang, man. And but yeah, he was asking me if I was going to go. I guess there's one coming up in St. Louis in 2025, but I guess you have to subscribe to Hot Wheelers magazine or something to even be able to buy tickets. I'm not sure. I didn't quite understand it, but I don't. There's
Yeah.
limited amount of tickets, so I don't really know how to make sure I'd be able to go to that, you know. So, and they don't have many around me close. St. Louis is the closest, and that's a couple hours away. So,
Yeah. War Party Reborn says, I'm not from Hawaii. LOL. I prefer Longhorn steak. Hmm.
well, there's a Longhorn Steakhouse used to be here. My daughter worked there when she was a teenager. She worked there for a while. I ate there a few times. It's not bad either. If that's what he's talking about, Longhorn Steakhouse.
Yeah. Big banana. Of course you would say that, brother. You're big banana. He said fried banana and ice cream. Yeah. Of course you would say that, brother. Automotive
Yeah, the
history.
saddle is
Yes.
on a high chair. It is. It's on a high chair. Yeah.
Newsletter. Yeah, there's they opened up a new barbecue place out here. Geez, I forgot what it's called, but they have like this section where they have like a picture of a bull or something, and then they give you some real some acts, like a set of 4 or 5 acts, and then you have to like hit the whoever hits the center or the target, gets a prize or something like that. It sounds fun, but yeah, I mean, I keep hearing good things about that place, so might go check it out. Yeah, man. But I'm right there with you, James. I love me some barbecue, man. It's my favorite, probably my favorite food to eat. Definitely
Yeah,
love
I'm
me some
hooked on
barbecue.
like burn ends and ribs, baby back ribs. I just destroy some baby back ribs. And I don't even have any teeth, man. You should see the people in the restaurant stare at me when I start chomping down some of that. Like, you know, they're saying, look at that dude. He ain't even got no damn teeth. Yeah, I
Yeah,
destroy them. Just tear it. It's delicious. But I'm just
but
kind
you
of hooked on it. But
but you don't like no barbecue sauce or anything, right? You just like them
no, no,
straight out
no. I don't
of the.
mind. I don't mind. They marinate it in barbecue sauce as it smokes. Sometimes just a little bit, but that would be the only. I don't like any barbecue sauce after that. No, I just want it straight out of the smoker and on my plate. I don't. I guess they call it dry because they will put barbecue sauce on it unless you tell them not to. And but I usually get a big old fried or grilled chicken breast too with it with my plate, with nothing on it either but some seasoning. Just and they're always like, "What?" I'm like, "Yeah, just put some seasoning on it." and throw it on a grill. I don't want all that other stuff on it. Just fry me a chicken breast and throw it on a plate. And so, and that's another thing I like about Texas Roadhouse is they'll let you, change your order up like that, and they'll just pretty much make whatever you want. But because I'm
Yeah.
kind of picky I don't really, I don't know.
Gotcha.
Got 58. My birthday was Wednesday, so I turned 58. My anniversary was Thursday. 42 years. I think you said your son's birthday was Thursday.
Yeah, my son's birthday is on the 25th, and then my wife's birthday is coming up. She's April 30th. So yeah, it's only 5 days apart. But because her birthday falls on a Tuesday, we just went ahead and celebrated on yesterday. So it was fun.
Yeah, well, mine was since I'm 58, and that's not really old, but you don't process food as well as you used to. So I try not to
Mhm.
eat a bunch of that excess stuff that just messes. It's hard on your liver, your pancreas, and everything else. So I try not to eat all that. I cut all that out, which I think I've told that before. That I went to the doctor a year or so ago
Mhm.
because of problems, and it turned out to be too many carbs was making me pre-diabetic, and his solution was to take medicine. And I was like, can't I just change what I'm eating? No, you need to take this medicine. And so he gave me some crap, some stuff, but I didn't take it. And I was supposed to come back in 3 months. Well, I just went home and I quit eating all them carbs. I started eating meat and some broccoli and some steamed carrots. Meat, broccoli, steamed carrots, eggs for
Mhm.
breakfast. That's it. No more crap. I went back in 3 months, way down. No more pre-diabetic, no nothing. And he's like, well, looks like it's working. We're gonna keep you on the same medicine and thing. And I was like, dude, I never
Yeah.
took that stuff. And he's like, what did you do? I said, I quit eating junk. And
Yeah.
and he's like, well, that's great. And I was after that, I was kind of disappointed because I thought I had a pretty good general doctor, man. Now I think he just wanted me amped up on drugs.
Yeah.
Because I'm just a dumb shit. How do I know to quit eating the food? Why couldn't he tell me, quit eating the food, quit eating that junk, James, and you'll probably be better? No, his answer was to put me on some damn prescription. And so anyway, I've been a lot better since I quit eating that stuff, and I don't take any meds or any of that. But if I left it up to him, I'd be taking a pill every day for the rest of my life, and I'd probably still get worse. I probably would turn into a diabetic and need even more medicine. It's just so anyway. Long story short, that's why I'm cautious about what I put on my plate. And
Yeah. Yeah. Those of you who think that big pharma and doctors are not in cahoots, dude, doctors are full of shit. I mean, they'll do anything to put you on meds, and yeah, they're definitely in cahoots.
yeah, they get kickback for
Uh,
it. They get a kickback. Just like our government's getting a kickback for all the money they send to Ukraine. Which I'm sorry, I didn't mean to bring that up, but it's true.
oops.
Yeah.
Steven, 4GS, most expensive car in each of y'all's collections. Just curious. James, do you want to go first?
What's that?
Steven, 4GS is
Most.
asking.
Oh, that would probably be my NO64 Liberty Walk, the blue one. It's a S15 resin car. I mean, if you're talking 164,
Yeah.
it was like $70. So that's probably my most expensive 164, 64. The blue. I don't know if you guys know which one that is, but that would be it. Now 118 scale, because I have some 118 scale. That's probably my rat pink gasser. That thing was over $200, and
Wow.
that purple one. I have a shirt. It's on the back of one of my shirts. It's not this shirt. This one. This one's the super cool shirt.
Yep.
I don't know if you can see it, but that's the famous one. I got a few of them over there. I actually was getting one for Dereck, and it came in, but she messed up because she put my logo here, and it wasn't supposed to have my logo. It's supposed to have his logo. And so,
Mm.
like when I get them for other people, I try to put their logo there. And so she's supposed to redo it, but man, she's so busy it takes her forever. But she only charges me $20 a shirt, and they're ink, so they're not that plastic that peels off. And but it takes her a while, man. And anything over extra large, you have to order the shirt, and so I don't complain. I just wait till she says they're ready and get
Yeah.
them. But and I don't even know if he wants one. He probably don't. He probably wouldn't even show. I don't care. I was just gonna send him one.
Yeah.
And but yeah, there's a few people out there got one of these shirts. But my other shirt, it's like this, but it's got the purple gasser on the back of it. I think it's
Mm.
Gassers Kick Asphalt. That's what it says or something. I think I've shown it to you before. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. Well, James is looking for that car. For me, this is one of the most expensive cars that I bought. Oh, nice. That's a nice one, man.
Yeah, that's my most expensive 1/18 scale
Wow.
model. It's $229,
Wow.
but my kids
Hey.
got it for me for Christmas. I didn't have to buy it, um, so that was cool. Um, and yeah, do you want me to go grab that NO64 I'm talking about? It's upstairs. I can go grab it.
Sure. Sure.
All right, I'll be back.
All right. All right, guys. Well, James is doing that. Yeah. So for me,
Are you up here
yeah, for
alone?
me, this is yeah, one of the most expensive cars I have. I mean, I didn't pay anywhere near what James paid for his or what the value is on that car he was talking about, that gasser. But yeah, when this car came out, there was a big hype about it. This was about, I don't know, 2 years ago. It was going for about $50. So this would be definitely around there. And again, guys, it's a great looking car. The only beef I have is that it's not a roller. So that would be that. And then hold on a second. Let me bring this in the car here. All right, guys. So let's see. This is another one. Let me take it out. Whoops. Let me take it out of the blister so that you guys could see it. Okay, this one I bought about, I want to say about a year and a half ago, and I made a video about it when it was an unboxing video. Being a challenger guy, I had to get this one, and of course, this is from the factory fresh steel case box. So I don't know what it is, man. I mean, I don't know. I don't know if this the holographic factory fresh sticker makes these cars more desirable or whatnot. But anyways, I paid about $50 for this one, and then around the let's see, when I first got into the hobby again, I really, really, really fell in love with this one right here. This is old school Challenger, man. So let me take it out of the blister. All right, guys. So here it is. 1971 Dodge Challenger. Yeah, guys. So back then, this was about 3 years ago, more or less. Yeah. So back then, you can find this car for under $70, 70, $80. So I hopped onto eBay one day and I saw that somebody put it up for bid. And I mean, those those bids can go up to 8 days. So, anyways, I just kind of waited out, and I ended up getting it for about 50 bucks, plus shipping and taxes and stuff. So all in, it was about 60 bucks. So yeah, so I would say this one, and then of course this one, and then that Time Micro are the three most expensive cars that I have in my collection. Now, whether or not they're worth more on the secondary or market, third party market, that's a different story. But as far as what I paid for them, that's that would be the answer to that. So let's see.
Yeah, I got those cars here, buddy.
Nice. Okay. Let me bring in. Okay.
I guess I was wrong. This is the NO64 that was 80 bucks, $79. This
Wow.
is the most expensive. And it's a beauty. Like I said, I'm hooked on these S15s, but it's a resin. Pretty sure it don't roll. Super nice looking casting, guys. But I know that's a bit expensive, but I really liked it. And the blue one I'm talking about was only 60 bucks. It was $59. And but I love that one too. Look at that.
Dang, man.
Let me see if I can get this cap off without making a big mess. And but look at that.
Dang, man. That is
It's my favorite one out of them. I mean, it is just, I think it's the wheels that does it. Pretty sure Dereck has this one too. Well, yeah, of course, I think Dereck's got them all of the ones I have, and then some. But it's super nice. And then I have another NO64 that was 60 bucks also, and it's okay. It's not as great, but it's the Black Advent.
Oh man,
and it's nice also. Oh, cool, Pia's here.
What's up, Pia?
Yeah, check him out. He's the one I was telling you. He's got an awesome short of this car right here. Now, you saw the NO64. This is the Time Micro, and look at that. The hood opens. The detail work is amazing. The hood has a prop. I got the one with the hot little chickadee, and she's not one of those ugly ones. I mean, she's detailed real good all the way down to her lips and everything. And of course, Pia got an awesome deal on his. I didn't know that till I talked to him yesterday. I paid full price. He scored his unbelievably cheap. But if you compare this to the NO64, I'm almost like this Time Micro better, man. I mean, only because the hood opened. I mean, but I mean, they are awesome. But yeah, this would be my most expensive 164 is that NO64 right there. But there you go, guys. And I think Dereck said he was ready for the link. So
okay. Gotcha.
Yeah, what's up, Pia? Yeah, I've been telling everybody go check out that short you made of that Time Micro, because man, that thing shows it awesomely, man. That is a beautiful car, guys.
All righty. Sorry about that, Dereck. We were amazed by what James was sharing with us, man. Amazing. Those resin cars, man, they're amazing. And disclaimer, guys, this was only intended for sharing. It's not intended for us to, to make it a.
Oh yeah, I'm not trying to mock or brag or anything. I'm just showing you what.
Yeah,
I mean, I'm probably stupid for paying that much for those cars, but we buy what we like, and there's nothing wrong with that,
Yeah, it's no dick measuring contest or any of that shit.
No.
All right, so Dereck is in the house. Let's bring him in. See what he has to say. What's up,
And he's
D?
in his car.
What's up, guys?
And he's driving.
I'm driving.
What's up, homie? How you doing?
Watch out. Watch out.
I
I'm
think
good.
somebody might have something to say about that. I think he's had something to say about that before.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Yep. You were right, James. I totally forgot about that. Yeah, I better hop off so I don't anger anybody for driving a live streaming.
Yeah.
Sorry about the wait, guys. Believe it or not, contrary to popular belief, I am super busy on my days off, so I apologize for being late.
Yeah.
But I've been here listening the whole time, watching you guys talk Diecast, watching you guys talk about some very special people. And by the way, James, it's a pleasure to finally be on a live stream with you.
Right?
Oh, yeah.
Finally.
Yeah.
Right? It's always a treat to have him on, man. It's like an honor.
I don't get out much.
Yeah, I've been wanting to get James on a Diecast discussion for a couple of years, but yeah, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see maybe in the future, right, James?
You know what I found I concluded, Dereck, when he hopped on my live stream a while back ago, I was wearing a sleeveless shirt. I was wearing a tank top. So maybe if you wear a sleeveless T-shirt, that'll make him want to hop on. It's all about the sleeves.
That's probably what it is, man. I can only hang out with the macho guys.
It was
troublemakers. I only hang out with troublemakers.
Yeah, we're the
macho
wife beater,
man.
We're the wife beater shirt. The wife beaters.
I'll do it. I'll pull those things out of retirement just to get James on a Diecast discussion.
Yeah, I'll have to get over there sometime. His Derek's are always late, man. Right when I'm about to go to bed, I'll see it pop up. Derek's live. I'm like, dude, I'm just about to crash over here. But I'm an early bird, man. I go to bed early.
No, I figured that times conflate a little bit, James. So whenever you're ready to do it, let me know, because I have no problem going early on one of my days off. So just let me know what works out for you, and no pressure. Whenever you're ready, buddy.
You got it.
So what's up, D? What's on your mind, man?
Oh, nothing. Well, Diecast is always on my mind. But yeah, I know the subject at hand today, and I take it we're name dropping. I think Wade was being name dropped.
Well, yeah,
and the other
I
one.
don't hold back. I mentioned names, the Puerto Rican princess and Wade, all that. But
yeah. So I'll just add in a little statement about that. I don't want to spend too much time on it, but I want to make it clear and made it known that I've never had a problem with Wade personally. Like, I've never called him out on his channel, and I've never had a problem with Andre. As far as I was concerned, me and Andre had a good relationship, but I found out that there's a lot of talk going on IG about me where I'm not at, believe it or not, and the whole thing that happened with James and Andre, I somehow found myself trying to get dragged into that, and I wasn't trying to have it, and I made that known, and that's when it all went downhill. I don't know if I was expected to pick a side or whatever, but that wasn't going to happen. But to make a long story short, it's been 2 years of onslaught as far as community posts, IG talking, videos, slamming, slandering. It even went to the point where another person that was in the community, I won't say the name, befriended Wade, got my number, and shortly after I got off the phone with him, magically Wade was texting me, and Wade did not have my phone number. I still have all of those. I still have all of those texts. I shared it with you guys. So you guys know the deal. You guys know what happened.
Right.
But now it's gotten to the point of Facebook stalking. What I would consider Facebook stalking. I mean, why would you look at somebody's Facebook profile that is not your friend on Facebook and post community posts and pictures and snapshots of somebody's Facebook? To sum it all up, it's really immature bullshit, and I don't have time for that in my life. I've done nothing to spark this problem, and the reason why I'm saying me is because we're all involved to some degree,
Right.
but it's been against me the longest, and it's revolved around me the longest. Now, I know a lot of people will probably try to say, well, how come you haven't said anything? How come you don't call them out? You know, you're not a man. You don't call them out, blah, blah, blah. Guys, that's what he wants. They want the exposure. They want to know that they are getting to you. They want to know that they're getting under your skin, and they want to use you for exposure. And what I refuse to do is to give any of those guys a platform. I gave one of them a platform. I took that Diecast discussion down because I'm washing my hands of that whole situation. So, you know, I'm not here to badmouth them. I'm telling you guys the honest truth. I'm not saying, hey, he's an a-hole, F him, I hope this happens to him, I hope that happens to him. But what I'm saying is that I've been going on with this struggle for a couple of years now. James and Adrian have been going on with this deal for a while. We all know that there's other members in our community that were under some incredible scrutiny and onslaught from those guys. I'm just going to say it. Pete took an absolute brutal beating online from those guys, and he did not deserve it. But I guess the whole point is just to let that be known that even through all the trials and tribulations, all this stuff that's happened, I still have no problem with those guys. Now, the most recent stuff happened because I guess Wade was pissed off that we warned Dodger Diecast on your community post, Adrian. We warned Dodger Diecast about him. And from what I know, nothing said was untrue. It was all true. It wasn't fabrication. It wasn't make-believe. It wasn't anything like that. We were simply warning I'm saying this kindly, I'm not saying this in a rude manner, but a naive person to the situation, we're warning them, hey, you might want to watch out because Dodger was like, hey, why are you picking on that guy, Adrian? And we had to explain it to him. And I think all of us are more than happy to explain why things are the way they are, even if we might not really know. I don't know why somebody who's retired, who should be enjoying life to the fullest, is coming after specifically three guys, but especially me, one guy, every single chance he gets. So I guess my point is to make that all be known that I still don't have any problem with these guys. And I guarantee you, after this live stream is done, he could be here watching right now. And Wade, if you're watching, hey man, I still have no problem with you. And no, I'm not going to waste my time meeting up with you when we could have squashed this shit years ago. I am far too busy, and I don't owe you that courtesy. I do not owe you the courtesy to come to you or even have you come to me and waste my time talking to you when you've done everything that you've done to myself and these guys online. You don't deserve that courtesy. And before anybody says anything, because I'm trying my best in my brain to think of everything that's going to come after this, because there will be things that come after this. Believe that. I did not put you up to this, Adrian. You volunteered to do this live stream, correct?
I did, yeah. It's all me. So if anyone, if anybody wants to point fingers, you could point the finger at me. So this whole fabrication, there's also another thing that I need to address. And this is probably the part that I find the most insulting, is
I'm gonna pull over here because I'm about to be home. This is the thing that I find probably the most insulting, and it's not even specifically towards me. It has to do with you guys. For some reason, there's an interpretation, there's a thought, there's this ideal that I control people in the diecast community, and that is absolutely untrue. Everybody who's a friend of mine does things on their own will. I tell them to do nothing. I'm not like, hey James, you should go make a bash vid about Adrian. That would be, or Andre. That would be really, really good. I've never done that. I've never said, Adrian, you should put these guys on blast in your live stream. I've never done that. Everybody that I'm friends with, except for a couple few, are full-grown men able to make their own decisions and address what they want to address on their own account. So I think that's the most insulting part, is that it's not the fact that they're trying to say I'm some kind of ringleader or something like that, but the fact that they have the audacity to sit there and demeanor you guys, saying, oh, you guys follow my lead and yada, yada, yada. That is not the case. That's not the case with anybody. Everybody has the freedom to make their own decision, do what they want to do, and that's that. So that's pretty much all I got to say about that, I think.
Okay. Well,
Absolutely. You ain't never told me to do anything. Like I said, you've actually told me I should just ignore them. I mean, but I don't. Never told me to say anything about anything. And like I said, you should never address him. You're doing the right thing. And and I'm not wrong when I said he thinks about you every day. You don't think about him at all. Neither does Adrian. You guys never say anything to me or on your lives, your videos, or anything about this guy. He does nothing but stalk you. He stalks Dereck for sure. I mean, it's nonstop something to do with Dereck. Like I said, it's and I know it's the truth, guys. It's and like Adrian said, nobody's here to just try to make up stuff, and that's what they do. They post stuff out of context, make it up, lie about it, and just they're not
false
truthful.
narratives.
Yeah,
That's all it is,
false narratives all the time. And I seen, like Dereck said, he's already offered to talk all of this out with Wade. And did you not say we would maybe we will be friends afterwards? And he don't want that. He would much rather continue doing this, because I think I guess like Dereck said, I'm thinking he's just some kind of closet homo, or he wants to be the AZ2. He wants him and Dereck to go skipping down the aisles of Target. Hey, where's the Reds? I don't know. But you may be right. Maybe he just wants exposure, Maybe. I don't know. But I know you guys, I can't. Go ahead. I can't find anything you guys know.
Yeah, sorry, James. I didn't mean to cut you off. But I mean, you guys know this, but a lot of people didn't know this. Wade and I were friends on Facebook for a long time. We interacted and everything was fine. And it seemed like it really, really started going downhill when I really made the decision to start talking about diecast matters like scalping. For some reason, he has a really, really, really big problem with that.
Yeah.
And I don't understand that, but my only hypothesis is that he supports people that does that. Perhaps he does it himself. I don't know. I don't care. He has the ability to make his own decisions, be his own man, do whatever he wants to do. But that's where it seemed like it really, really started going downhill. And I think Adrian can attest to that, because that's when it really started going downhill with Adrian, because Wade used to be really interactive with you too, Adrian. And, he used to get really, he used to get very peeved when you would start bringing up the topic of scalping. And I called him out on one of your lives one time. In the chat, he was threatening to unsubscribe from you. And I was like, go unsubscribe. Nobody is making you stay here. And I think that, might have put some fuel on the fire too, but I don't care. People with that kind of negativity and just that kind of just awkward personality that they feel they need to go all out on somebody over such a small matter as diecast cars. I mean,
True.
there's much bigger shit to life, and that's why I haven't paid attention to it the past couple of years. That's why you guys really do your best in efforts to not even talk about this or shed light on this, because we would rather be we would let's face it, we would rather be here on this discussion right now talking about diecast cars. Yeah. But it's enough. It's enough. It's starting to get personal. It's starting to get to the point where people are taking snapshots of my Facebook and taking something completely out of context. You know, they can say whatever they want. I don't care. They don't know the whole story about what they posted on their community post. People can think what they want. I don't care. I really don't care. What matters is the people that are close to me, the people that I consider friends, family, and this hobby. That's what's the most important thing in this.
Yeah, I wanted to say something. Maybe when I get done, I'm not done. I don't know. This is May 2022. This is Wade. I'm only going to read one email. Actually, I'm kind of done with those guys. All they ever talk about is scalpers and resellers and whatnot. I'm more positive than that, so I've kind of been ghosting their videos, but I'm done with that because of their content. Okay, that is the answer. Right then, 2 years ago, he should have just been done with that. What he said right there, if that was true, we would have never heard another thing out of him, because there would be no more reason to even be watching you, right? But that's not true. He continues and continues and continues. But that's what he said the reason was right there. And he didn't ghost you. He didn't go. He's still lurking in there. He is in this live, or he will watch it later. You could bet on that. And he has the opportunity to jump on here and defend himself. And like I said, you guys, I'm probably not such a nice guy, but I'll shut up. But you guys would be polite and respectful and let him say what he had to say. But he won't do it. I assure you that. He will not do it.
I would absolutely give him the opportunity to say whatever he wanted to say in front of people. But again, I'm not going to waste my time, and I don't owe him. None of us owe him anything. So what's the point of meeting up when this could have been squashed a long time ago? You know, I don't owe him that courtesy. If we run into each other, we run into each other. We can say whatever we choose to say to each other. I'll stick to my word that I said on that text. I'll give him the courtesy to say whatever he wants to say in person. Whatever he wants to say in person to me. But now it's a little late. I'm not going to go out of my way and make plans to meet up with him when I got stuff to do. I'm a family man. I don't sit here and hunt diecast 24/7. I barely have time for that anymore. You know, he's trying to say that I got all the time in the world to hunt diecast, but I won't meet up. No, that's not the case. But again, I think we're past the point to where I owe him that courtesy. So
yeah,
if he wants to chat on it on a diecast discussion, you know, not my diecast discussion. I don't want him on my channel, but if he wants to hop on,
I don't blame you. I don't blame you.
Like I said, I'm not going to give anybody like that has blasted me for years. I'm not going to give them that platform. I'm not saying that I have the biggest, best platform or I'm the biggest guy in diecast, but let's face it, I got almost 13,000 subs. And unless you're bringing something
plus you usually stick to diecast, and even if it is about scalpers or customs or what you can find and what you can't, you usually try to stick to diecast, so that's understandable.
Yeah, thank you, James. And yeah, I've calmed down talking about scalping a lot in the past year, because it is what it is, you know. And
can't do nothing about it. Yeah,
you know, I'll give everybody who's ever said that, even Wade, I'll give him credit. He said it'll never change. You're right, Wade. Congratulations. But you know, once in a while we'll still talk about it, but I'm not going to sit there and harp on it and try to change the culture anymore, like I was kind of trying to do. But you know, whatever. But yeah.
Yeah, same here. You know, I gave Wade a chance. just before you hopped on, Derek, I gave him a chance to hop on, and same thing with Andres, to hop on and squash our shit right here and now, and you haven't done so. So, what does that tell you? And
It's all good. I mean,
and regarding the whole scalper talk, I think I've backed off on that quite a bit. I mean, I do get upset when I see things that are not right. Just when I called out I made it known about those two employees at Walmart. Like, dude, I mean, if you guys, whoever approves of that, I don't know very many people who would approve of that behavior, or who would not say something. Dude, I mean, that's just taking people. It's just not right. It's just not right, and I don't approve of it. And every time, if and when I see it, I'm going to report. I'm going to report it, and I'm not going to apologize for it. Yeah, regarding the scalper talk. Yeah, a lot of times it wasn't even us. It wasn't even Dereck or myself. It was other people bringing it up. So we talk about it. But yeah, like as Dereck alluded to, it seems to me like for some reason he took that to heart, the whole scalper talk. He felt offended, and I even tried telling him, dude. I mean, I try to get it out of him, dude. Why do you always get offended? Why do you get so offended every time somebody brings that up? He never responded, never. So I mean,
damn, you need to read Rico's comment. You need to read Rico's latest comment. Oh, bully, unbelievable. I heard that from somebody else, Rico, and yeah, and I didn't know if it was true. I never said anything because I didn't know if I can trust that guy, but I heard that from, well, actually two other people now. Two other people. I don't know, that's crazy if that's true, but it doesn't surprise me because I wasn't lying about what he did to me, and I'm not the only one. He ganked a lot of people. And but anyway, sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you, but I just seen that comment and wow.
No worries. Wow.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. I don't really have anything to say about that person. But besides the fact that I've never done anything to that guy.
Yeah, no.
Matter of fact, I was really supportive of him, and like I said, brought him on a Diecast discussion. There's other things I did behind the scenes that I'm not even going to throw out there because it's not worth it. It's petty. But you guys know what I'm talking about. It has to do with some clear coat. But unfortunately, I got to hop off again. I got to take my daughter to a date with her friends real quick. If you guys are still on, I will hop back on in a bit. But I just want to say that this is going to be the last time that I address these guys. Again,
same.
I don't have any. Again, I don't have any personal vendetta with any of them, regardless of what they did, because they're not my friends. Well.
Oh, sorry. It looks like Dereck had a problem, but yeah, Dereck, no worries, man. We get what you're saying, and yeah, those of you guys who are still here or who hopped on the live stream late, it's just we're not here to tell you who to follow, who to believe, who not to believe. We just wanted to present, put the information out there, all the evidence out there that you guys, so that you guys could hear it directly from the horse's mouth. You heard Dereck's side, you heard my side, you heard Hewitt's side. What you do with that information, what you do with what you've seen and heard today, is totally up to you. We're just asking you to be cautious and to be very careful as to where you guys get your information from. That way, you don't play the whole picking sides thing. Like, oh, I didn't know this about Big A. Like, I didn't know this about James or Dereck, or that's childish. So I'm glad that we got this. The three of us found some time to get this out of the way and make you guys know, what's really going on. So what you guys do moving forward, it's totally up to you. I'm not going to tell you.
Adrian, I got a little while ago, you saw me talking. My granddaughters came in and want me to take them to get them some lunch. So yeah. I'll do the same. I'll try to jump back on here when I get back, but I got to go feed them. It's almost over here. It's about 2:30. So, and my wife left, so I need to take them to get some food. But yeah, Rico, I agree, man. And everybody again, sorry about it. I hope nobody takes this wrong, but it was just the truth being out there, and it wouldn't even have been addressed if these guys would just stop. But they post lies, and like some of you guys may not have heard, like me and Adrian said, it's good that in our community you guys are smart and you see right through that kind of crap anyway. But yeah, I'm with you, Rico. Nobody. I don't answer to anyone. I don't have to worry about all that crap. And but again, I want to. Adrian hit it perfectly on the head when he described this isn't like everybody. We just wanted to roast some people. No, it's just nonsense, and we just thought that it would be a good idea if everybody heard the realities of what's really going on. Nobody's done anything to them. I mean, I didn't lie about Andre when I said he ripped me off, and I didn't lie when I said I can't find anything that anybody has done to Wade. And if you guys can find something, then tell me. I'll admit I'm wrong, but that's all. And it's just, and again, like Dereck said, this isn't going to end. They're going to post some more stuff. They'll probably take clips out of here and make it look like you said something you didn't say. I don't know. And but anyway, that's all it's all about. And again, guys, sorry. And but just it has to be said, man. But like most of you said, Pia, all of you said, we're grown men. We shouldn't have to have this going on. Absolutely, man. And
Agree.
I admit, I'm kind of an asshole. I've been calling Andre the Puerto Rican princess, the house bitch, and I've been calling Wade half a homo. But I'm just saying that Wade was giving off those impressions. I don't think, I'm not saying he's gay or anything and all, but everything else is true. I mean, those I admit are just speculations and shit talk. But no, everything else is true. These guys are ridiculous, and but it's good that you guys do see that. And anyway, I better run and get some lunch. If you guys are still on here when I get back, maybe I'll jump back on. And if you guys are still showing diecast or something, I'll try to grab some more of my cool cars or whatever, and we'll just see what's up. But anyway, I better take them to get some food, guys. So um, I'm with you, Rico. I'm proud to be the asshole that I am. You know why? Because you know who you're dealing with. You know who you're dealing with. I mean, I just much rather be standing next to a guy that says, you know what, I hate you, man. I don't like you, as opposed to some dude that just pretends to be my friend, and then when the train comes, he pushes me out in front of it.
Exactly.
It's like, dude, why didn't you just tell me you didn't like me? I would have moved. You know what I mean? So,
Yep.
I agree, buddy.
Yeah.
And War Party, nice to see a new guy around. He seems to be hip about what's going on in the area. Good to see he sees through it, and
Thank you, War Party.
seems to be a respectable person. He's everything he seems to say is, like he said, he'll support good people, and so that's good, man. That's cool. So you guys take it easy. I'll try to get back. Thanks again, Big A. And like I said, man, you and Dereck are the most polite guys on here and respectable. So if Wade had something to say, this would have been a good opportunity for him to say it. There's Dereck now.
Yeah, he had his chance. We've been on this live stream for a little bit over 2.5 hours.
2.5 hours, yeah.
Yeah. And he didn't.
And he knows about it. He knows. Yeah. He's seen it. He's seen it.
You better believe. He was lurking behind the scenes, because that's that's the kind of person he is. Then he's gonna and he already notified Andres for sure, which is fine. They both had an opportunity. Yeah, they both had an opportunity to come on and duke it out, and they didn't. Why? Because they're cowards. So
well, they know they have nothing to stand on. I don't know if it's
exactly.
They know they have nothing to stand on. How can you explain yourself when you automatically know you're wrong? If Wade came on and said, well, it's because he's a scalper. You answered your own question 2 years ago. You said you didn't like that. You should have stopped watching. Right?
Yeah.
Anyway, let me let you guys talk. I got to go take these guys to get some food. All right. I'll try to get back on here in a little bit. All right.
All right.
Later, James.
Peace, everybody.
All right, James. All right, outro.
I don't know. What, I just turn it off? I don't know how to exit this thing.
Yeah, just close it out.
Just close it out. All right. Yeah. Later on, guys.
Later, James.
Later, James.
Hey, sorry about that. My friggin' phone overheated.
No worries, man. Oh, there we go. All right.
But yeah, before I lose my train of thought, I had to hop on the computer and just finish saying what I was going to say. But yeah, this is I'm considering this my closure with all of these guys. Just sitting there saying what they want to say, unless they want to do a live discussion or something. But like I said, I have nothing against. Yeah, I want to say all their names, but I'm just going to say Wade, Andre, and everybody else. I have no problem with you guys at all whatsoever, and I also want to make it clear that everything that you guys do, it does not affect me at all whatsoever. So from here on out, the silence will continue. You guys can say whatever you want to say, do whatever you want to do, take as many snapshots of my Facebook, whatever you guys want to do. I'm not acknowledging you guys anymore, and I'd encourage you guys not to do the same thing. But it's nice to put a little closure on this subject and at least just talk about it because, like I mentioned, guys, it's not like we just decided to hop on. Like one thing happened and we decided to hop on and address this. This has been a 2-year long thing for me personally, and then little by little, more and more people are getting dragged into it. So it's time to cut the shit. It's time to talk about it. It's time to, and I've extended this invite to so many people, and I'm sure Adrian will reflect this notion. But if you guys have anything that you want to talk, like ask about, like, hey, what happened, and what caused this, what caused that, ask. I have no problem telling you guys about what happened. And but yeah, as far as public exposure, public thing like that, this is probably going to be it for me. So I made a community post a long time ago saying I'm just going to address this once. That's back when they were accusing me of making ghost accounts and all that. And I addressed that. And I said, this would be the last time I'm acknowledging you guys. And today was an exception, but it's going to go back to the way it was. So
yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah, guys. So, same here. If you guys have any questions, regarding to my side of the story, how I got involved in all this bullshit, I still don't understand it, but anyways, it is what it is, and I'll back up Dereck and Jason and James any day. I mean, not that they need me to back them up. They could handle themselves pretty well. You guys have seen it many times. But yeah, I'll back them up anytime.
Yeah, and ditto Adrian, James, Jason, Mustang Hunter, just anybody who's a part of this community or anything like that. So I have no problem going to bat for people. It's not there seems to be this perception that everybody's going to bat for me and I'm not doing anything, but that's not the case. So yeah, if anybody needs help with anything, just reach out. And thank you, Rico. Rico said that part, Dereck. Don't let folks push your buttons. Thank you, sir. Appreciate you. Yeah. War Party. War Party Reborn.
Yeah.
Not sure if it's the same War Party as old, but thank you. Whoever else got shafted, sorry, I'll have to go through it. And then he said, what about me? Of course.
Yeah.
Thank you for the service that you provided.
Instant transmission, Dereck.
Troy said, you're talking like it's hot over there, Dereck. Yeah, I've been running around all day, so I'm a bit winded. So, and I'm about to be doing it again here pretty soon.
Yeah. Yeah, guys. So, again, thanks. Thank you for hopping on and taking the time to, hang with us and just listen to our side of the story, because, it's this has been going on for way too long. And we agreed to just put this out there and to let you guys decide for yourselves. I mean, everything that was said here is facts, and if you need, I don't know, I don't know what else to say. I mean, just choose. We trust that you guys have a good head over your shoulders to make your own decisions, and you guys could see people for who they are moving forward. And if after this, you guys still choose to decide, choose to support these people, that's all on you. but just be very careful, where you guys are getting your information from and all this stuff. So
Yeah. And again, just closing on my part, again, I have nothing against these guys, despite everything that's happened the past couple of years. More power to you guys. If you guys got time to do that, have at it. I don't have time or patience or the desire to deal with that kind of stuff. So from here on out, it's going to go right back to Diecast. Another thing, I missed some parts of this live stream. I'm going to go back and watch everything, see the comments, and see the chat. And I'm scrolling up a little bit, and Rico said something that's really impactful, and I appreciate you saying this. I'll read it. He says, I admit I didn't like Dereck at first. Some of it was our personalities are so alike, and some of it was jealousy. But after watching a few videos and listening, I realized how stupid I was too. And I really appreciate that, Rico. That means a lot. And sometimes it takes a while for people's personalities to jive and coexist. And sometimes you just get a wrong interpretation or impersonation of somebody, when you first meet them, but just give them a shot, and you'll know. You'll know eventually. But regardless, Rico, I really appreciate that.
Rub you the wrong way for a reason. Oh, we're back. Yeah, so sometimes people rub you the wrong way for one reason or another, and sometimes it's once you get to know people, you're like come to realize that it was all in your head the whole time. And the best thing to fix things is to reach out to people and just to hey man, I noticed this and that. I mean, did I say something? Did I something? Try to be civil, man, and handle your shit, in private and personally. Once you start bringing getting other people involved and attacking other people's character, and as Dereck said, this has been going on for way too long, and that's why we decided to, let you guys know, our side of the story and everything that's been going on for quite some time. It's ridiculous, but
Yeah.
I still don't understand, but whatever. I guess these type of people have way too much time in their on their hands. They probably wake up and they're they start rolling up their fingers and like, who could I fuck with today? That kind of thing. Yeah, I could tell you for my part, I don't have that kind of time, guys. I don't have that time. It's believe me, they're the last two people or three people that cross my mind every day. Don't have time for it, and I'm sure neither Eric, neither James, or anybody else.
True. Yeah. If people don't bring something positive to your life, it doesn't have to be materialistic. Just appreciation, love, support, whatever like that. They're not worth your time. They're not worth your time. And like I said, that's why we're usually so silent about things, especially me, because that's how I roll. If you're not bringing good into my life, I don't fuck with you. That's the plain way to put it. So, but yeah, Adrian, thanks so much for hosting this live, and I'm really sorry it took me so long to get on, but yeah, I've been running around all day.
No worries, brother. No worries. I understand.
But yeah, I'll have to get you back on for a diecast discussion here again pretty soon. Maybe we'll do like a little miniature round table or something.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
All right, bro. Well, get back to your family. Thanks for hopping on and sharing your thoughts with us. And that's right.
Yeah.
And right. Thanks for hopping on and sharing your thoughts. And yeah, catch you around, bro, in our little group chat and stuff. So
yep. I appreciate you. Thanks for having me, Adrian, and everybody. Much love, much happiness, much love, much happiness. Regardless of whatever vibe you might have on this discussion, or spread positivity. Just keep it positive, keep it moving. Don't pay attention to the haters. And I will see you guys soon on the next Diecast discussion.
Speaking of, when's your next live discussion, Dereck?
It'll be Wednesday. Hump Day discussion.
Hump day, huh?
Always hump day. Hump day. Somebody likes to call us cornballs a lot, and I'm very proud to wear that tag. I am a cornball. Wouldn't have it any other way. That's why I love you guys too. You guys are cornballs too.
All right.
All right, buddy. Thanks
All right,
again for
man.
having me. I'll see you guys soon. Much love.
It's a pleasure. Same to you, brother.
All right, guys.
All right, guys. With that, thanks again for hopping in. Appreciate your time. Again, we hope that you guys have better judgment moving forward as to who you guys decide to believe and or not. And if you still want to follow support these people, that's that's your choice. We just wanted to address it and just let it be known. And whatever you do moving forward, it's totally up to you. All right, guys. We're almost going on 3 hours, 2 hours and 45 minutes. I think that's been enough has been said. We talked a little bit of diecast in between, waiting for Dereck and stuff. And but yeah, you guys take care. Hopefully, you guys find what you're looking for out there. If not, you know what to do. Network. Resort to the I don't know. Do whatever you consider fair, or whatever you guys want to do to get a hold of what you're looking for out there. I know it's tough, but sometimes there is no other way around it. All right, guys, I'll let you go. Have a blessed Sunday, and I'll catch you guys later. Peace.